Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. We're so glad you're with us tonight. It is a big show. We have 3 hours, and we are live from Los Angeles with all the best values in jewelry. Fine jewelry, incredible values. Wait to see what we've got for you tonight. Some of the prettiest stones I've ever seen. It is really a night to stay with us because we are going to have 2 of the most incredible tourmalines that I have ever witnessed. This is not your typical tourmaline. It is very, very special combinations of colors that are going to bring you a stone that is truly just mesmerizing. We're so excited to bring them to you. We've got 2 unique colors for you. They're not only that, they're in brand new designer mountings that are really custom made for these incredible stones. So we'll have those coming up. We also have big top of the hours, a lot of values tonight. It is going to be your best value on yellow diamonds and white diamonds in a pendant. So something that we don't normally see, right? We focus a lot on the yellow diamond rings, which we do have tonight, but there's also a gorgeous pendant, and it's going to come with a free chain. And then we have earrings as well that are the hoop earring style, but in a wider look with pave yellow and white diamonds. They're not something that have been here very often. We're going to bring those down. That's really the theme of the night. Any good evening has got to have a theme, right? Well, this is going to be the theme: value, value, beyond value. That's the thing. That's what we always get used to seeing here. But tonight, extra special opportunities for you. So do not miss a moment. We got a lot of one-of-a-kind jewelry that we're going to be seeing out the door here tonight. Plus, we have an incredible wheel of some great exotics that are marked down. We've got some beautiful, I do have one new Paraiba. It's an 11 karat 93. It's a green, so that lime green color that a lot of us have been loving lately. We're going to bring that to you, as well as plenty of affordable. So even if you're looking just to shop a little something for you, just to have something new and fresh on the way without breaking the budget, we've got that as well. And yes, you can make fine jewelry affordable when you're shopping here at TVON. So that's going to be what the theme of the night is. There's that yellow diamond again, really the whole suite. You could watch the whole show, and with the values I have, you could get a ring, a necklace, and of course an incredible pair of earrings all in your yellow diamonds all in one night. Plus we have some cool gents rings as well. Actually, one of the rarest stones to ever be seen in a gents ring, I think, is our Imperial topaz. But given that it's here, we're going to bring you that utmost color, that really beautiful pinky color. We got a lot of great drop earrings that are affordable as well. And even one of our Opal inlay pieces is back. If you are a beach lover and you want to feel like you're down at the seashore, we've got a perfect piece for you. And even green diamonds, not 1, but 2. And get this, they're all in the same ring. So we usually can go years without seeing 2 individual green diamonds. I've got 2 in 1 ring tonight. So that's going to be coming up as well, and so much more. If you have any requests, give us a call. We'll help you out with those as well. If there's something we can bring out for you, there's nothing more we'd love to do this evening than bring you exactly what you're looking for. So should be a fun night. I hope you can stay with us, and again, or maybe just have us right there, because you don't want to miss. Any true shopper knows. See, nothing gets in the way of my shopping, right? I'm a true shopper. I'm a professional shopper, and I don't let anything get in the way of my shopping. And so we hope you aren't either, because you never know what you might miss, right? That's the whole thing with one of a kinds. It's not like any other store where you can just call up or go online at any time and go get it. We got one of a kinds that are here and gone the next minute. So this is where I encourage you to stay with us, have us at the ready, maybe have your phone in hand here so you're ready to go, because we got a lot of those one-onlys here tonight as usual. But let's take a look. Our first item is new, and I'm going to bring you a pendant here that's actually more of a slide design. Look how beautiful this is. And a new one for us, 1124987 is your item number, and yet you're seeing a sideways view of it. But take a look at this. That's all bail. That is all going to be, this is why we call it a slide. Now, technically, you could actually wear it one of 2 ways, but probably likely to use this as your bail here, where you've got the, whether you have a larger rope chain, a big Omega style chain. Let me show it to you on the hand here so you can get an idea of the size from a distance. This starts with a gorgeous, well, it starts with diamonds up there, the crisscross, and then you have the green tourmaline that is sort of, again, set within it there. It's really nice. It's a platinum piece too, so we're looking at platinum yet again. A 323 is your carat weight on your stone. Of course, that's going to be that gorgeous green tourmaline. It's a true green, but not overly dark in saturation. So what that means is you still get those beautiful bright colors. Then you have 48 points in diamonds as well. Take a look. That's over an inch. I would say about 1 1/8 inches there. From top to bottom, we'll be showing you on the neckline. But remember, all of this setting, all of this crisscross design, everything that you see is done in platinum. You have the pave of the crisscross. You have a few diamonds that are even set between that at the apex there where they meet. So it's really a special look. Let's take take a look at it on the hand and try to ignore the tweezers behind it, because, you know, obviously you've got a lot of great detail here that's going to look incredible when you see it on your favorite chain, whatever that might be. So we're going to take another look at it close up here, give you a great value. And again, remember, just about any chain you have will work with this one because of that room and all that depth you have. So it's going to be one of those that, you know, most of the time it's got to be a pretty basic chain because the bails on pendants are typically pretty small. This one giving you a lot of room there. So it gives you a lot of flexibility, even with beads, even with some strands of pearls. If you had a 6mm strand of pearls, a classic, this would go on that as well. So you can really mix and match it a little bit. And we're going to blow it out right now. It's not even going to be, well, it's a $39.99 piece, but you know how we are. And I told you the theme of the night, and if you're used to our great values, great. And you're thinking, yeah, you always have the great values. No, I'm telling you, we are dialing it up tonight. You're going to see exactly what I mean. I got the freedom to make sure that we're going to bring you all the best in values throughout the show. Even if you're used to and accustomed to all of our values, I think you're going to be a bit blown away. So how about this one with all that solid platinum for better than even $2,000, not $19.99 either. Taking you half off, that's one thing, but then we could make it $1,500 and get you better. And think about how much jewelry you could shop for with that extra savings I just did, and then we've got a better value so that you don't have to spend 15 or 14 or 13. And this is, again, reminder, all platinum. It's even got those inscriptions on the back that are going to give you not only the hallmarks but also the carat weight, so you never forget those. But it's only going to be, you know what, scrap $13.99. Let's do it a lot better. $999. Get this show started. And a really, really bright stone with that gorgeous classic color green that we love, and yet it's only going to be $9.99. We'll give it 30 seconds. We got green diamonds coming up. I did start yesterday's show with an amazing cat's eye, you might remember. Well, got another one that actually is an upgrade. It's still in platinum, still a big cat's eye, but it's got even more diamond weight. Wait till you see the value I put together on that one. We have some of this most serious closeouts and discounts that we've ever seen in one show, including the brand new pieces that I'm going to bring. No matter how exotic or how rare, how specialty or how unique, it's all coming down to a price that, trust me, you will be thrilled with. And this one's going to be $9.99. So then we move on. We've got a really special Imperial. Let's get to, though, that opal inlay piece I told you about, because this is very much feels like a very custom piece, and it really would be. I don't know where else you go to a jewelry store and find something like this, because it's really specialty, and it's got opal inlay. So look at this, another pendant for you in solid gold. We've got item number 1123052, and this is very, very much indeed a bigger piece, but also let me show you on the hand first so you can get an idea. It's got a bail. You could actually wear it, it's a hidden bail, but you can wear it either which way. So let me flip it around for you, because you may want to wear it upright. So that's really up for you to decide, and because the bail's really in the back there. So again, freedom to make that choice. Probably upright's best there. And we never do. We never have carat weights on opal inlay, because it's actually, think of it almost as slices of opal here. It's still natural, beautiful Australian opal, but it's actually going to be, instead of actual, you know, one single stone that's a cabochon cut, it's more like it's slices that are also all custom cut so that they can fit into this pattern and design. You see there, it's actually set smooth into all this gold. So there's no prongs, nothing at all, except just the gold around it that surrounds it as a border is what's setting it. So don't have a carat weight, but it is obviously a lot of gem material when you see the size of this one. Not to mention the pendant is also going to be a length of, well, look at that. It's about 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom. And then width-wise, going to be pretty much the same here. If I can get you a look there. Yeah, it's going to be about a little more than an inch side to side as well at that widest point. So beautiful look. I'll show it on the neckline here for you, and then we're going to get it out of here. So I know no carat weight on the opal, but looks fabulous nonetheless. You can really see in a lighter or in a lower light here how that blue and green really does glow when you see it in that more appropriate lighting for opals. Here's another look at it close up, and we'll give you a great value. And of course, the one big diamond, that's what else I find interesting, is that there's no diamond weight either. And that's a significant and substantial diamond, that's for sure. So the fact is, you got this one here looking fabulous with that big diamond. And again, I don't know why they just ignored all carat weights here, but they did, so it's fine. That just means even better value for you, because you're not paying for all of those different stones that are there, clearly, which is really exciting. So I'll zoom back just a little bit more just so you can be sure, and just know that I'm not hiding anything in that little corner there. Just again, want to walk around here, adjust that camera lens for you, and we'll get you a great value right now and make it only $999 as well. So hi, Mary, thank you so much, by the way, for that kind message. I appreciate that. I'm so glad to hear that you received your ruby and diamond ring and love it. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you shopping with me, and thanks. And again, I will pass that along to the little miss at home. And then of course, that's really special there. I think that is one of our best. If you want, again, again, it's a certain style, right? You want to be in that theme of, if you like those botanicals from the beach, right? Those beautiful, beautiful looks, and certainly makes that statement with that bigger size that it has. So looking forward to seeing who's got that one at $9.99. Then we'll move right along. We've got Imperial. We do have, I want to get to that cat's eye that I mentioned. One of the rarest stones in the world is right here, but let's take a look at this mounting and just how amazingly bright. You know, you don't see a lot of cat's eyes that have this level of green to them, where it's really, they tend to be more yellow or more olive tone, right? They can be a little bit lighter. When there's nothing wrong with that, that's still very attractive, I think. And, you know, the most important thing is really the chatoyancy and how that presents in the stone. That's really what's going to dictate the rarity of any cat's eye, is obviously the fact you have a chatoyancy in the first place that makes it a cat's eye, but then the fact it has this really beautifully defined cat's eye with the depth that you see there. It's a little bit brighter green than some are. It's 1124932. And yeah, going back to rings here, we've had a couple pendants to start. They're available if you'd like them. And then of course now with this platinum piece with one of our larger cat's eyes here, that's exciting. Then you get the carat 70 stone. And of course this has just a little more pop of like almost what we'd expect out of, think of like a peridot, right? Not really an emerald green, but more of a peridot quality about it. It's a huge stone, carat 70, and this is a durable stone. I always like to remind you of that because it's not every day certainly that we see cat's eyes on the show, and it's not every day that you might likely see them out and about when you're shopping elsewhere in jewelry, right? It's a little bit, it's a really rare stone, but it's got great durability. So 8.5 in the Mohs scale, like all the Alexandrites. Chrysoberyl, of course, being the gem family that Alexandrite belongs to. So do keep that in mind, as you've got still great durability here. Let's go back to it. Take a look here. Carat 70 is the size, and we are thrilled to bring it to you at this value because guess what? The diamond weight is huge as well, and that's really where I think, if you were with me about 24 hours ago, where this one has even that one beat and exceeded here, because this has got 80 points in that diamond weight, which is really impressive. So that you see are the baguettes, and just a few rounds. They're kind of in the corners there, as you see around the edges, kind of like to complete the double halo that you have, or really the single halo. But again, there's a double row in the diamonds that's going to be essentially in the corners of where you have those tapered baguettes that give you such a beautiful look there. So huge opportunity. Let's just go ahead and blow it out. If you don't have one yet, let's take a look at it on the hand. Not sure if this one's going to fit here, but I'll try and give it my best shot. It's a little bit smaller than I better not force it at the moment. So this is how it looks from a distance away in the platinum. Beautiful design here and exquisite diamonds. Looks like even more than 80 points, I would say. I was expecting over a carat there. So again, seen a lot of jewelry, usually can estimate it. Sometimes mountings can be just a little bit different than you project just based on those cuts. We know those cuts look really, with that tapering and elongating you get, it's extra special. And what if we take a $4,999 ring that was right here on the show for $5,000? And what if we take it a lot lower than that, just to make sure it goes when it's one of those rares and exotics? It even is so big throughout the centerpiece that you'll notice it even has that triple split shank leading up to it. So it's a really beautiful piece. You know that. It's kind of your indicator there that even when you're not seeing the scale in person or on your hand, you understand that that's a big, big, big centerpiece when it's got to have that triple split shank on the sides that's going to really anchor it and elevate it on the hand. So beautifully done there. Let's take a look at it again. Not even $49.99. Huge value coming your way. Just give me a call as quickly as you can, because, you know, if we're doing these right, they're not going to stick around. We understand that. We know that. We appreciate that about our values, and we know that sometimes certain pieces have to come down, and that's going to be the whole night tonight, just to make sure that we can still make it easy and affordable to shop and get something you love and really take advantage of you guys who are with us so kindly tonight, that are hanging out, never wanting to miss a value. So we're going to do that right away for you right now, where I make this one $999 instead. And if anybody just wants platinum for a great value, you could take and keep all those other stones and be looking at a serious value just on the platinum alone. But of course, it's all coming as a package deal. And that is one of our bigger phenomenal stones right there with that carat 70 in the cat's eye chrysoberyl. Such a beauty. Again, chrysoberyl is a family that's the overarching family that holds chrysoberyl, cat's eye chrysoberyl, Alexandrite, and cat's eye Alexandrite. This is a phenomenal stone. So you get that chatoyancy. I love that it's got a translucency to the entire stone. You can see that on the sides, even where there's not that, you know, chatoyancy down the middle, which, by the way, isn't that lovely, that it goes straight up and down through the center of the stone. That's not just a testament to Mother Nature, it's a testament to the great gem lapidary who made that happen and really got that correct. So it sounds like this one may be going out. You got it, stays in platinum. Then we have this really special, I've got a quick look at an Imperial topaz, also in platinum, and it's going to be item number 1124914. Now, check that out. Wowza. Perfect mix here. Because some of you have said, and I agree, if it's too pink, we understand how rare that is. But at the same time, if it's too pink, sometimes it doesn't look like Imperial topaz anymore. It might look like other pink gems. There are many pink gems in the world, very few that give us orange and pinks together. And we know that typically this stone is just going to be a yellow or a subtle golden orange color. Well, this carat 41 in platinum, whole different deal. It's that perfect mix where it really gives the look as if it's a Paparasha sapphire, doesn't it? It's stunning. It really is stunning. It's a carat 41, which is a great size. And just like the case with so many different cuts that we see, because it is the elongation of the oval, because it's not just a typical oval, but the elongated oval, you get instantaneously what looks even larger than a carat 41, which we know is already a significant size. And of course, this is a stone, let me remind you, no treatment whatsoever, no heating whatsoever. This is why we dub it the precious topaz. Of a whole topaz family that exists from different points across the globe, this is the only stone that is that all natural through and through topaz, whereas a lot of other topaz, they get a lot of other treatments from heating and so on and so forth, even some, you know, a little bit more kind of controversial treatments, whereas this is from one source in the world, that Ouro Preto mine in Brazil. It also is that precious material, but this is obviously where you're getting up into that really fine quality that we love, and that's what you're getting here. So take a look, we'll talk diamond weight as well, and of course, all around brilliance this go around. It's a 45-point diamond weight to go around it, still keeping it though very classic, don't you think? So classic to see that kind of styling that you have. And then we've got, oh, it gets better because we got the 45 points in the diamonds as well. So we love that idea. And then of course you've got the setting, platinum we love. Better than gold even when you talk about a density that it has, the lovely look it's going to give you. Of course, I love the contrast of any white metal with the Imperial topaz that you really see. Do you see it there? How it's just going to be golden and orange and then into the pinks, and especially at the very edges, the outside top and bottom of the stone there, you really see that stunning pink color coming through. Loving it, but here's the deal. There's only one, and you know how I think if you've seen any of the last couple of minutes, you know these values are here tonight. So we are ready for you to shop. We came really prepared, I will say, with just an arsenal of big values here, and that's going to be the Imperial topaz, classic setting as can be, and we'll make it really simple and easy for you, and that will be, you know what, just make this one $9.99 as well. Go ahead. A nice value to take advantage of a really important stone that is also, you remember, it's the original birthstone for November, but that had to be changed just because of the overall rarity with the stone, so they actually changed it to citrine, and yet that's why I love an Imperial that gives pinks at all, so that it really doesn't look like citrine. Citrine we know is a much more commonplace, affordable quartz stone. It's really fairly easy and very accessible to get citrine, whereas I like a stone that Imperial normally does have a lot of the same colors, but if you get the really high-end material with the pinks like you see there, it becomes very much more rare, and that's what I think we love the most. So huge value at $9.99 and also set in platinum. By the way, who there, Tim, got our cat's eye, if you don't mind sharing? Who was it? Marina. Thanks, Marina. Enjoy it. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We've got a few more of these really big platinum opportunities here tonight as well, which I'm looking forward to sharing. And then are you guys ready for the green diamond? The dueling green diamonds. They're all together, 2-in-1, beautiful rounds. And then we also have, well, this will be fun, a necklace in turquoise. This combines a lot of our favorite things that I know from shopping with you guys for years and years and years. Tends to be one of those that in individual styles we enjoy seeing. It's item number 1124480. This time we put a theme together where we have not only turquoise, but also the charm design where you get the moon and the stars here. And there's a crescent moon at the center there with the star as well. Then you've got alternating with turquoise, which are Sleeping Beauty, turquoise beads, and then you also have the star, which looks like our North Star, by the way. If you're familiar with our North Star pendant that we just brought you last weekend, this is very much that North Star element. If you're lucky enough to have the earrings, or you like to layer this with the North Star pendant that you may already have, beautiful to go together. But this is going to be 27 points in turquoise and 5 points in diamond, set in solid 14 karat gold. Now you've got essentially 7 different charms. They are not set into the chain like a station style necklace. The beautiful part, if you guys know our Diamonds by the Yard that do the dangling, where they all are acting as their own individual pendants, this shares that same design. So what that means is they're all draping from the chain. So when you put this on the proper way, I'll show it to you on the neckline here. When you put it on the proper way, they all sit exactly where they should, evenly and perfectly and draping right down the neckline so that they're perfectly placed. And then you really see how when it's on, you've got the choice of 16, 17, or 18 inches in length. So it can be moved up or down to really accommodate that neckline of the day. But you've got this beautiful way that you've got, again, the turquoise are all going to be bezels, and then you've got your diamonds set within the charms here. So let me move that one aside. I'm going to show it up close as well, just so we can kind of walk you through. And I know we need to kind of just, I've been kind of draping this the wrong way, but take a look. There's how you have that North Star design. You can see the bezel sets of the turquoise, and then your star and moon design there, and then more turquoise, and then more of the star design. And give it a little shake and shimmy here, and then they'll all sit properly for you. But that's the detail. Diamond cut chain, adjustability from a lobster claw closure, which you see right there, and of course 3 adjustable lengths. There are your O-rings that give it that 16, 17, and 18. So really simple and easy. I'll put it on the hand again so you get a better idea. It's just, it's not oversized. This isn't that, you know, big, oversized, heavy, bulky necklace, but we got quite the value for you too, because where are you buying a single basic chain for under $600 these days? Guess what? This one with the 7 charms built in, under $600. With gems, with diamonds, with detail and design that you know equates to a lot of workmanship, and yet it's in the yellow gold, and we're not going to do $600 or $599. Only a couple available in the yellow gold only. So this is where please make that decision. Maybe you want to get, if you are somebody like myself who I know I share the same jewelry taste as other ladies in my life, where usually if I like something, they're going to like it too. So if something's really a great value and I know it's going to fit them like a necklace will, right, especially with the adjustability, you may want to think about getting more than one. Save one and get one, right? Keep one for yourself, gift one away, and even think ahead to holidays or birthdays that are coming up later this summer in the fall, because it's not $599 or $499. This is an amazing, amazing value when you've got a lot of gold. And again, no choices to make, just the yellow gold on this one, and we'll make it even better than even $499 for you, I promise. So that's the deal. And there you can see, perfect way that you see when it's on the right way. You don't have to worry about those pieces. 7 individual charms. They're not going to flip. They're not going to turn. They're just sitting beautifully where they should to show off the details of every single one of them. And it's not going to be even $499. We're going to make it $399 while they last. Only a couple to go around, so this will not be long for this world. And again, no choice on the gold color, just yellow gold. So and that's, by the way, my absolute favorite. I know turquoise looks good and everything, but I think there's really truly nothing like a turquoise and yellow gold combination. So if you'd like to have that one in your collection, it is go time. Let me know. Sean, are you helping somebody with something over there, or do we have a request? Sounds good. All right, let me know if I can be of service, because we'd love your request tonight and really love to help everybody who's with us shopping for something tonight. That's $399. We'll move along in 30 seconds, and then we have got more on the way in rings. Green diamonds coming up. 2 in 1, 2 green diamonds, 1 piece. I have a brilliant yellow sapphire. Got some really cool kind of simple style drops for our emerald lovers out there. We've got those as well. I mean, it is just, it's a night to behold. And obviously when you've only got a couple available, something like usually it's 1. So we're proud that we've got a couple of these, and the lines are busy. So bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We'll get you through right away. But again, looking up close, I just have to show this again, Tony, because we have so many of you that love these beautiful North Star designs. And so again, that's where you get that design, where that's a beautiful burnished diamond within that North Star design, then your bezels, then your diamonds. And again, when I put them down, I hold them taut, so they flip around a little bit on me, but that's what won't happen when it's on the neckline, because it's got your neckline to drape up against. So $399 if you'd like one. Last call on that. Let's get to our yellow sapphire. And then while you're still waiting to get through on the phone lines, bear with us. We should have one of those for you, I hope. But look at this. I mean, wow. See, this is how we have to grade, and we have to judge yellow sapphires just the way we do with yellow diamonds. They're not all treated alike because they come in different color varieties, and that means that you can't just hear the word yellow diamond or yellow sapphire and just think of one type of level of value or one type of quality level, because there's a vast difference between the lighter stones that are less saturated and the brighter stones that are more so. This is the definition of a vivid, intense in a yellow sapphire. And here's what we've got, 4333. It's also set in platinum yet again. So we're seeing more platinum that we love. That's very important. But then you get this really outstanding, I mean, bright as can be. It is a powerful stone. Think of the difference if you're familiar with, like when it's Easter Sunday and you think about all those light pastels and those light canary yellows. That's what typical yellow sapphires are more inclined to look like, where they have this barely there, very subtle yellow color to them, very pastel. That is not the case here. This is bright as can be. It's also clean. The stone is beautifully cut and it's very clean. You're seeing right through that stone to notice that sapphires don't usually act like that. This is where you're getting what could certainly look like your better qualities of yellow diamonds out there. It's a great size. It's a 94 pointer, so it looks all day like a 1 carat, which is always a nice threshold to meet when it comes to sapphires, when it comes to anything in the corundum family. Always nice to get up into that 1 carat range. This is just shy of that. The dimensions of it give you the 1 carat look and feel, and it's going to be diamond weight, where we don't do a lot of the diamonds, but we make them significant individually and still mix up the rounds and the baguettes together to give you this look. So I think you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be 26 points overall in the diamond weight here, and a really, really special stone. And of course, once again, it's like we're seeing more platinum than we're seeing gold these days, and that's very exciting. And we still have the Imperial topaz, and we still have a couple of the turquoise necklaces if you'd like them. So do not hesitate to call us on anything you've seen here, and then we're going to get into those really important stones that I was telling you about that we're going to get out the door quickly. But this is one that needs a markdown, right? Started at $29.99. We're going to go a lot lower than that. And do you see how we stack 2 rounds? Then a baguette, 2 more rounds on each side. And a beautiful way, it almost feels Art Deco in that it's not a complete halo, but it's still really drawing your attention into that yellow sapphire, seeing the vivacity of the color. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. And rest assured, it's still going to be bright as can be. No matter how distance away you go, you can see how bright that stone is. So instead of $29 or $19.99, remember how very valuable sapphires are. We truly see some yellows very seldomly, but never with this color. So it is important to take advantage of, and those love the shimmer of the round brilliance, giving their textbook brilliance we love, but of course the baguettes act as mirrors, and that makes it so incredibly special as well. And we're going to make this one better than even $9.99 because we got to get some platinum out the door, right? Had the Imperial, had a couple pendants here that are still here tonight. How about this? We only have one. This is where I wish we had 50 of everything. I really, really do. There's oftentimes that's the case, and I would love that we would have more quantity, but obviously if you're going to deal in the exotic and the high quality that we do, that is what makes it so elite and so exclusive to get in on what you can. So my recommendation is this: call us early. Yes, it's going lower than even $9.99 where it's at. I think we could probably fairly leave that for 30 seconds and it would be gone. But instead, we're going to do better than $8.88 or $7.99. Get it out the door as quickly as we can. And this is how you shop. I told you the values were really smoking hot tonight. I told you that, and it's going to carry all the way through until 10 o'clock Pacific. So please be ready with those phones in hand. Take a look at this. It's not going to be $7.99. I'll make it $777 only. And that will do it for that sapphire with all that gorgeous mounting, the color, the quality, and big diamonds individually, because there are only 10 stones in the piece overall. And that's incredible as well. Jess, did you have a question or? Okay, sounds good. So we're all set, and we're taking requests if you have them. Of course, always. We love those requests. So make sure if there's anything you'd like to see. We so appreciate you joining us that, we'd love to go ahead and help you out with whatever it is you might be thinking about or looking for. It's a great night to get those requests in. Always, always, always. We always prioritize those. And then again, yellow diamonds, spectacular yellow diamond pieces will be on the way. So if you'd prefer a yellow diamond to a yellow sapphire, we've got them as well. And then we are going to get to, I just want to show you. This is one of our best, and I've been here a long time, done a lot of tourmalines in my day. Take a look at this. It's spectacular. You don't need me for this. There's a theory that if you got great jewelry, and jewelry that is quality, jewelry that you can't find anywhere else, the theory is it really should kind of sell itself. But then we all have breeded this kind of populace here that we all expect the pretty jewelry and the better it gets to be the better value. So just by putting it up there and saying, well, it's great for the multi-million-dollar shopper that's got unlimited funds to spend on jewelry, but what about the rest of us who know better, who seek better, who demand better? We're still going to make this a value, and this is brand new. I know this is a very, certainly a subjective statement, but for my money, this is one of the prettiest tourmalines I've ever been able to show you, not just here, but in 22 years of doing this almost every day. That stone, and I know you're going, but it's blues and greens. We've seen those before in Paraibas. This is just something about the miracle of the cutting, working with the fact this is a bright, clean stone, and there's a brilliance to it. I have a 10 carat that looks almost like this in a Paraiba. And let me tell you, it's the cushion cutting. Mine is the exact same cut. It's the cushion square cut that is bringing this to life. It's why I fell in love with my stone so many years ago, back in 2010, when I got my stone. This is where you get that really high level tourmaline. It just does not get better. It does not get better, it does not get brighter. And so if you are fascinated by the fact that if this were Paraíba, if it were 70,000, 80,000 per carat, it is also a 5 carat 40 stone. So think about that for a second and then realize the bonuses and why this is going to go so quickly is it actually isn't necessarily a copper bearing stone. It's not from that mine in Brazil. It's not from the mine in Nigeria or Mozambique. So what that means is, it's that newer find out of the Congo. So it's got the absolute look of, it's the total doppelganger for Paraíba, but it's not going to have the price tag that a Paraíba would have. So that is why I would insist on, if you like it like I do, if you're intrigued as well, you get on the phone lines as quickly as you can. Take a look at this. This is not going to last. And I will also just, again, take you on a little tour here because it's all done and it's 4683. I got so excited I forgot the odd number. This is just important. It's one of our better stones. And then we've got another tourmaline that's a totally different color that if I had my choice of 2 pieces in our inventory, it would be the 2 pieces I have that are brand new tonight. So call me. It's our 18 karat gold, by the way. We went upgrading on the gold. I'm going to zoom back just a little bit here because obviously we want to show you the clarity, which I think you can see. It's a bold look here with the clarity, but you're also getting, there's the square cushion cutting, bright, magnificent. We've seen our fair share of Congolese. I've never, ever had a stone, though, that looked exactly like this. Let's take you on a tour of that mounting, show you the diamonds that are on the sides. Of course, that's where we'll start because that's part of this one. Let's see. I've got a carat 16 total, but we actually break it down because you're getting a 81 point diamond weight on the rounds, and then you're getting 35 points in the baguettes, and so altogether that's 116. And we're going to show you here what it's going to look like. The clarity is a superstar. Do you see how the baguettes kind of line up around the halo? So yes, it's still a classic halo, but given that same alternating effect, because we know rounds and baguettes do different things with the light, so the way you're seeing this, it's going to be a totally different look than your traditional halo design, and it really amps it up. Then you've got fully finished. You see how the band inside all the way around, that supports it. That gives you your quote unquote under gallery, lifts it up off the hand, puts this beautiful basket together, and yet it still is leaving room right here by this little slant that the basket gives. It means that you've got room to stack bands. Wonder ring, oh my goodness, I can only imagine this with a wonder ring beside it, 1 or 2 of them together, or any other band you want to stack. It could be a plain gold band, it could be a plain diamond band, whatever it is. But remember, that's a carat 16 overall, and we definitely want to see it on the hand. And Tim, tell me something. Are you already thinking about this one? Could it be possible that we've already got someone on the phone lines thinking about this one? And so just imagine that this is another band that, look at how that goes. It's not staying out here. Because of the way the basket is set in, you can slide rings right up next to it without having to get the bigger ring size, okay? So you can do that. You can go under here. So if you wanted to add more bands on the side, either direction or both sides, you can. You can add ring guards instantaneously, but a carat 16 in diamonds is amazing, and of course, upgraded in every front. We only have the one. My job is to make it affordable, and still can't believe this price tag. Tim, is it somebody on the phone lines already that's interested in it? Is it? Okay. So who is it? Can I ask? Okay. Here's what we're going to do. There is a price tag of $8,999 on this ring. I came out at the very top of the show and told you this is a night all about the greatest values you've ever seen, right? All about it. I'm going to prove it right now on maybe the most exotic, beautiful Congolese yet. There have been so many pretty ones, so yes, that's tough to decide, but honestly, this one's leading the pack. So we have a customer already wisely on the phone lines. That is the best idea, best thing you can do here. Let's blow it out right now. You won't believe it. And this is going to be where I think everybody else is going to go, I wish I was on the phone lines first too. But that's really how we shop around here, is that you dial in the second you see the piece you love, so you don't miss out. Because trust me, there are a lot of people that are looking at this stone going, if only, I wish in my dreams. Well, we're going to make it very possible here, because you don't have to spend $9,000. Everything about it, it'll be one of the prettiest stones, if not the prettiest you own. Because I see a lot of gems every day, and I don't see anything that quite does what this stone does, as far as the saturation, the brilliance, the blues and greens, and everybody in the world would think that's a Paraíba. No doubt about it, and maybe one day we'll find out that it indeed is. But for the time being right now, now you get it for so much less than $89. $79, $69, or $59. I know we could get it out the door at $49.99, and that's a deal, but it's not going to be. And this is where, with all that 18 karat gold and over 1 carat in diamonds, do not forget those really large individual round brilliants. Every stone around the halo surrounding that stone, they're all large individual stones as well. And it's not even $3,999. This is going to be gone in the blink of an eye. We're going to have many people miss out. I know that. This is what's going to be happening all night long. It's my commitment to bringing the values to an extra level tonight. And it's not even $39.99. I would do anything for this ring in my collection. And here I already have a stone that looks just about like almost identical to this one at home, and yet it's appraising for over $1 million. So think about the option, and mine's not set. Mine doesn't have a carat 16 or gold around it. It's loose in a box. That's it. And this is not going to be $39. It is not $35. It is not $34.99. You can say so whenever you want, because we have lots of people thinking about it at this point. Busy phone lines, of course, because how could it not be for a stone this stunning? And let me tell you, I think it looks even better in person, because I got that privilege of seeing it 2 ways, and I don't even think the camera and your screen at home can do this stone justice. I'm going to make it $2,999, and we'll prepare to say adios to that one, because it is no question, I think, one of the prettier stones, but also one of the bigger values, and it's already gone. Congratulations on that one. Let's get to, I'm going to go ahead and get to my sapphire, or my emerald earrings rather. I've got these really pretty emerald drops. Take a look at those. That's going to be item number 11244456, and just a quick look at them here with bright, clean, glowing Colombian emeralds in the round. Thank you so much, and enjoy that. And I saw my favorite tanzanite go out last night, and now my favorite Congolese stone go out tonight. This is like this show could be called Hosting Heartbreak, is what it really should be. But we've got this one here in the emeralds, 22 points in your emeralds, 17 points in the diamonds that are going to be pave up front in your lever back. Then you also have that really important bezel setting, and that's important too, because you've never got, you know, with a drop earring, some of us might be concerned with, is there going to be anything, you know, a tangle factor with the hair with a drop earring? Well, you're not going to have that, because the smooth set of the emerald, which is just bright and glowing. Then you've got your drop, which I'll show you here. There's only one pair, so this will be quick and easy. And it's a lever back, so it's all easy to wear and super secure when it's on. And take a look, and then I'll pop one on for you. But this is going to be the 22 points in the emerald, so 11 points each, 17 points in diamonds. And that's what makes, I think, this drop not necessarily a dressy drop earring. I think you could wear that every day. It's not overdone in the gem weight at all. It's going to be 1 inch top to bottom, and then I'll just go ahead and pop one on. So give me just a second to do that while we take a look at that beautiful close-up. And again, only one pair, and I promise you it's the most affordable pair of emerald earrings I've ever had on the show. So not even $9.99 gets those to you, because, well, I'm going lower on everything, and I'm committing to that, and I'm promising you that. And here's a look at them from a distance away, just so you can see how they look, so you don't have to just rely on, okay, let me just kind of guess what those are going to look like on my ear. You get to see them, and how the diamonds are going to start right where they're at the top, and then lead on down to that bigger diamond, and then that little bit of a chevron shape that goes above the bezel set round emerald as well. We've got one pair, and let's blow them out right now. $499 for the pair, and that's it. And of course, May and April's birthstone together there. So just a little heads up on our emeralds. But beautiful look, $499 and only one pair. We'll go right back to our wheel and take another look at them, and then we're going to be on our way. But $499, yeah, that's going to be a first come first serve situation as well, showing off the fact that and remind me where that's going there, Tim. And did you say it was Laura? Yes. Oh, good. I wasn't sure I heard you correctly. Oh, good. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. We'll have that piece right out to Texas for her. And I would love to hear from you, Laura, when you do get it home, I think you'd be very excited. I'm very, very excited to hear your reaction to that stone. It is amazing. So congrats if you get the emerald earrings. We've got a final few seconds with those. Thank you, thank you. And hey, thanks, Sally. Appreciate that. Thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate your kind words, Sally. And thanks, Tony, for sending that along. And let's get to our green diamond piece, because what could be better? And I wanted to do them back to back with the emeralds, because I want to show you that green diamonds are not going to be the color of an emerald. So take a look at this. We've got a very, very special look. Now, this reminds me a lot of our chameleons, because a lot lot of the chameleons start as a green diamond, and of course they change color to goldens or yellows. But this is where, these are not chameleons necessarily, but they're very important nonetheless, because this is a super rare, superstar green diamond, and it's a set, it's a match pair in the round. Still have our emerald earrings, by the way. If you'd like to grab those for $4.99, we just got to keep on rocking because we got a lot to show you. So that's going to be the case all night long. And then here we go with 111-6543. That starts with 30 points in the green diamonds in total. So that's very, very important. We still got a lot of pieces available from the first hour. So you can call me if you have any questions about anything and we'll help you out. So you're sure to get your favorites. But look at this, and just again, we can go months without seeing any green diamond at all. Sometimes it's years without seeing green diamonds that are, of course, we always specialize in natural stones only. So it's not just about, hey, here's the, the treated stones that you see elsewhere. A lot of those, what look like fancy diamonds, are actually heavily treated to get there when you're shopping the rest of the world. We're not doing that. That is where we have our yellows, our pinks, our chameleons, all of our greens, all of our rare oranges and cognacs and fawns and all the others. They're all natural. These are from, in the most case, they're usually from the Argyle mine. And that is the situation here as well. Argyle mine stone, which of course has been closed now for a couple years, that was the always considered the absolute top shelf when it comes to natural diamonds out of the world sources. There are different sources throughout the world. The Argyle mine in Australia was always the top one, but it's been closed now for several years. So this is what's part of what's driving prices up on all of the diamond world, especially the yellows, the pinks, the blues, the greens. It's just so tough to find greens. And the fact that we're showing off here by saying, hey, there's two and they're matched, and they're set side to side or top to bottom really in this floral design. This is what I think we also love, is that a lot of these oversized floral designs you see in great designer jewelry are going east to west across the hand. I love that this one's more wearable because it's going north to south down the hand. So no matter what your hand size is or what kind of jewelry you typically feel comfortable and like to wear, this one's going to work really well because you probably have enough distance in the length of the hand where the band is still going to be that traditional size. And then you see these bright green diamonds that are happening. All the white diamonds around them, well, that's significant too, because you got a carat 12 in the white diamonds, and then even that double band that then branches off leads to that floral, beautiful extension on this design. 112 is your diamond weight. Let me show it to you on the hand here, and this is a great, also a style that I think would be gorgeous, middle or index finger, because of the length. So typically these are our three longer fingers, right? So you think about doing longer extended rings like that here or here or here. So just an option, but look at how beautiful and bright those green diamonds are. Again, they are natural. They're not yellows. I think that, a lot of people take a lot of liberties out there sometimes where, it's really just a yellow diamond and then they might call it green. These are true greens, as you see there. And yet it's got a lot going on with markdowns. That was the bag. Started at $89.99. Well, that's what's allowed to be here for this moment. And then I'm trying to find, where did it go? It went to $79.99, $69.99, $59.99. It looks like it was drops. And then it went to $49.99, but then it started to, instead of $1,000 drops, it went to $44.99, which tells me we were so under cost at that point that we couldn't be dropping it another $1,000. Well, I have good news for you. This one is going to fly immediately. Keep in mind, you're getting 142 overall in diamond weight. That's a significant diamond weight to get. We are thrilled to have it for you. It's in any gold you want. Do you know we're even going to switch the gold color? And I know you haven't seen the true ultimate low discount yet, but the fact that it's going as low as where I understand it's going, and we're still offering, sometimes when the pieces come down that low, we don't offer to change the gold color because that's an extra expense that you don't pay for, but we do. Someone's got to pay for that, right? We are offering because it's something so important. And I know I'm not going to have anything else like this. 2 green diamonds in one ring. It's very likely that even if I continue doing this for another 22 years, we're probably not going to have another one. That's very fair to say. So I don't want you to be stuck in that yellow gold niche where if you really think, no, it's ideal if it's in white gold, then do it. We want you to have that option. If you think it'd be better in rose gold, then do it. I wouldn't recommend it, but again, yellow or white gold would be my recommendations here, but it's certainly beautiful either way. And we are giving you that opportunity where you don't pay a penny more if you want us to make it in that perfect white gold for you as well, which would really be stunning with all the white diamonds that you have, which again are a carat 12. So think about the options there. You've got plenty to choose from. We're taking, again, all of that expense off your plate, and then we're taking it a lot lower than $44.99. Trust me, this will go just like that beautiful Congolese did a few minutes ago, because it's rare and it's collectible and it's beautiful and it's a lot of diamond weight that's coming way, way too low. So instead of afford $1,000 or $3,000 or even $29.99. Better price tag right now, and then we'll see who's got it. And again, you don't see much of the diamond or the gold from the perspective when it's on the hand, but it certainly is something we still want you to have perfected for you. So use that, take it, take advantage. If you want it yellow gold, great, it's ready to go. We size it and ship it to you. I just want to show it on the middle finger and then the index finger as well, in case that's how you're considering wearing it, because that's going to deem what size you choose for us to also do for you. But it's not 29. I think it should be gone, right? Well, you can say sold now and still get a better value. Oh, there's something about this subtle curve and the subtle diagonal that the band creates, well, really two, it's like two rows in one, that I think really works on that index finger as well. No, it's not going to sit up too high, yet the florals, actually the petals are elevated still, so if you did want to stack other bands underneath it or around it, you can, and yet it's not even $2,500. These are 15 point. That's significant. In natural green diamonds, they almost have a little bit of blue to them as well. It's such a rarity that would only make it more rare on the diamond color scale, and we're going to make this better than even 25 or 24 or 23 or 22. So come on in, because it's never going to last. We're going to make it just, you know what, skip $2,000, make it $19.99. Only one, and that is the prize. In the diamond world here tonight, that is the ultimate value, because nothing else like it. And I mean, think about it, nothing else. And green diamonds, if we had a pink diamond that was a 15 next to another pink diamond that was a 15, and keep in mind the pink diamonds are more common than the greens even, that would be extraordinary. But this is a rarer variety. So 2 green diamonds with all that diamond weight around it, carat 42 total. Gotta love that one for $19.99. And then next up, we're gonna keep on rocking and rolling. So there is something else out of my favorite tourmaline playbook. Yes, thank you so much. That one is sold. Enjoy it and congratulations. I don't suppose we could do it again with another designer piece. This is out of the same designer arena as the Congolese stone that went so quickly. It's one of the prettier tourmalines I've ever seen. Yes, it's a tourmaline. Before you think morganite, pink diamond, what is it? Imperial topaz, patbarasha, rarer, 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 rarer than everything I just mentioned. So much more rare. And I would recommend dialing in very early on this one as well. It's a pinky, golden, orange. It's really creating, yes, a very peachy tone to it. It's a huge stone as well. This one's got an impressive diamond mounting too, so we're loving that. And I am ready to blow it out. And it's also in the 18 karat gold. So we start with that. Start with that 18 karat gold that we love so much, that really shows you how important this is. The fact that it's got that 18 karat gold presence to it, that's extremely special. Then it's a 5 karat 38. So this one just about the same size as that cushion cut we had earlier in the Congolese stone, but 538 with that kind of color, and of course the cutting. It's what we raved about with the blue-green of the Congo earlier, was it wasn't just the color blending, it was the cutting. This is really out of that same category, and it's 112-4592. So only one, it's gonna fly, we know that. Come on in on the early side. This is even more rare though to get, because you probably know this just from watching the show. We have a very fair share of tourmalines here of different varieties, and everything from teeny tiny Brazilian paraíbas to really big tourmalines that sometimes are split in the bicolor. This is a different, we can't call this a bicolor. Bicolor denotes and indicates you've got two separated line of demarcation between them colors, like a bicolor watermelon tourmaline. This is different because it's really in multiple colors coming together. You know, this is a highly varied stone family. There's a lot of different colors that tourmaline comes in. This is where it's blending those colors together. Like, think of it like a great recipe you have, your favorite recipe to make. The individual ingredients might be fantastic, but something about when you put them all together, it just harmonizes, and it's creating this symphony for you. And that's what this is. Instead of for your taste buds, it's for your eyesight, right? The beautiful look, and of course your collectible gem repertoire as well. That's what's so nice about this 538. It's all in the 18 karat white gold. It stays in the white gold. This is also an exceedingly high diamond weight. These are done properly. Everything individually, again, larger size diamonds here as well. So you've got a carat 31 this time around. So we're going to take a look at it and then get ready for it on the hand here. But it's a really important style, no doubt about it. Thrilled to have this value for you right now. It's not going to last, and it's a 131 diamond weight. We'll show it on the hand. Of course, a round is even more rare to find in this beautiful, exquisite cutting. Of course, the clarity is the first thing. It would never be able to do this kind of liveliness if it didn't have inherent clarity to the stone. Then the cutting is what brings it to life. That's what brings it just this beautiful sparkle and brilliance. And then diamonds, let's take a look at it, because this is going to do the same thing, where the whole halo is elevated so you can still have that stackability factor. The diamonds actually start larger at the midpoint of the band and then get smaller towards that point where it's meeting up with the halo. Again, all 18 karat, gotta love that, stays in the white gold. 538, 131, and this magnificent gleam, glow, and shine. I'm going to try it on my hand here for you. Stackable as well, so keep that in mind. You can put something next to it, just like I just did. That could be your favorite Wonder Ring, your favorite diamond band. Think about, oh, I'm just imagining a pink diamond Wonder Ring. What do you guys think? Pink diamond Wonder Ring, perhaps, or a pink diamond band. We've had those in the past. If you want to slide those right on next to it, can you imagine how gorgeous that would be? So there are options that you have just by the designer here who thinks about every last detail. But of course, it's the sparkle and the beauty of the stone and the fact that this is actually supposed to be $9,999, and it will not be. It is in that extra level of, here's my favorite collectible. We already had the blue-green Congolese go. This is the other one I was telling you about. I told you I have two favorite tourmalines tonight, and that's what you're seeing right now, is the second of the two. And if we do this right on the discounting, which means with still 10 minutes left in hour number one, all those favorites are going to be gone, and I know it's going to be your favorite as well when you get it at home and see what it's all about. And it's not even $59.99. It just truly is rare. And for all the rarities we love about a Congolese blue-green like we had, just rest assured that this color combination, this beautiful blend, is even more rare. And we think about the stones that it looks like, the stones that it sort of replicates and reminds us of. Well, guess what? They're all rare. If you had a morganite that was that look and size, if you had a padparacha, if it was a pinky orange diamond, it would all be in that stratosphere of rarity. This one's going lower than $59.99. Get ready, take a look. All we need is one caller, that's it. You know it's gonna go quickly. That is the issue here. These one-of-a-kinds are not gonna stick around. We know that, we understand that. We've seen that already tonight. So this is the time to just dial in as quickly as you can so you do not miss out. We just want that to be very clear here with as limited as we are on everything. That's what oftentimes happens with these one-of-a-kinds, and then you might just be a little bit too late. And trust me, I don't have anything else that looks like this, and we're taking it lower than $59 or $49.99 as well, just to see it out the door. Make sure it goes. Great chance to pick up a designer piece, and I'll make it $3,999 only. If you'd like to have the gorgeous pinky, golden, peach tone that it creates by having those different colors come together as they do, and we only have that one at $39.99, we'll give that 30 seconds as well, and it's gonna be gone. So make sure you dial in very quickly if you'd like that one, and stays in the white gold. We just need to know what size you need, and that's it. Couldn't be easier, could it? Just tell us the ring size for where you want to wear it, and you're done. You're good to go. So it's a major opportunity, and only $39.99. And then we've got a designer piece, my rose gold lovers. Anybody who likes rose gold, pink sapphires, get ready. We got something very special in the designer front for you that is going to fly. This is one of my favorite rings. I know if you like something a little different, it is going to be right up your alley. And pink lovers, no question about it, you're going to have this ring. Let me try it on my hand here, because we're going to start with the size of it, and it's really giving kind of a little bit of like a calla lily vibe. It's not exactly going to have all the details that the actual floral would, but it has this beautiful sweep and size to it, where it's concave pave on the interior in all these different colors of pinks and hot pinks, from the diamond pinks to lavender pinks all the way up to the brightest hot pinks, and then diamonds wrapping on this side. You are not going to believe where we're taking this one down. It's 1123392. Again, that one's here. Let me give you a close-up, because this is very heavy 18 karat gold. First of all, it's all rose, and it's going to stay that way because it's a designer style. But now that you're up close, you see the different color pattern here. And there is a pattern. It may look random, but actually a really skilled designer had to put this pave together to make sure. I mean, it wasn't as simple as here's a pile of stones, go ahead and set them however you want. It had to be really kind of thought out to make sure that it does not an ombre going from one color to another. It's a little more, I think, interesting than that, because it's really that scattered ombre feel. So you get a really dynamic look where it's a lot of pave. That's not easy to do, especially when you're doing that concave surface, so it kind of ducks in like a true floral petal would. And then you've got the diamonds on the other side, and then the inside, all mirror finished rose gold. Absolutely one-of-a-kind designer. And yes, these are the kind of pieces you see out in design worlds all the time. They go for, I'm talking like, you better be prepared to have $50,000 plus, and they're that statement ring. And this is another one, perfect for the index or the middle finger because of the way, not only because of the size, which is obviously larger, but the arc of the design, the way it comes up and elevates off the hand. Take a look at it. It's our 220 in pink sapphire pave. It's 18 karat solid rose gold. It has a carat 03 in diamonds as well. So there's just a lot happening here because there are a few white diamonds scattered into the pinks as well, which you probably noticed up close, right? So there it is. This is, look at that. Now that is some exquisite design detail, and it's heavy. It's not just this light, tinny, hollowed out feel. It's really incredible. This is what gals like myself enjoy, you know, who really want to have something a little bit different, right? There are times when I want to keep it really classic, but most of the time I want something that stands out. I don't want to be wearing the same thing that everyone else is. And this is that ring that really does that, but in the most of the moment way, obviously in the pretty, pretty pink category, and then all your diamonds here. And of course that great finishing, just got to stay in the rose gold. Now I do want to show you, I had it upright on the hand. You could wear it where it's going down the hand as well. But I think that again, you'll play with it when you get it at home. You'll feel what, you know, you'll see what looks right. You'll feel what feels right, and you can kind of play. But let's also just take a look on the index finger here because I had it on the middle, but I love it on the index as well. So remember, we're taking care of the sizing for you. You're thinking about this one? Designer style, no doubt. Nobody's on the lines yet for this one. It's going to go. And we've seen it, looks like 3 times. $59.99 is when it started on debut night. Came down to $39.99, which is a big difference. That's $2 off. Great. It's coming way below that right now. So all you need to do is please, oh please, oh please. Again, 4 minutes left and a half or so till we get to our top of the hour, and a big top of the hour special is going to be on the way. But this is going to go very, very quickly. That we know. We understand that. And again, one of the things that I can't convey to you right now, besides telling you it's heavy, is how heavy. It feels great. And when you consider that's all 18 karat rose gold, that's a super high-end designer element that we're giving for you as well. So this is well made. That band in the back is actually like a tubing design where it's solid, it's not hollowed out, but it's got that really nice kind of thick amount of gold, so it just glides onto the hand. It is comfortable. It's obviously a bigger ring, so it's going to give you that length and that look and that very elongating style, but it's comfortable. It's really wearable. It's really comfortable. It's not $39. It's not going to be $29.99. This is one that's never come down this low until now. It's one of our big values. I told you all night long, it's going to be big values, bigger than you ever expect to see here. It's what we're doing. It's what we're bringing in. I love that we get to really kind of, you know, focus in on these truly designer pieces, the ones that are so remarkable as this is. And yet it's not even going to be $29.99. Come on in. One only, yet again, I've got so many of those one onlys for you tonight to share. So they're not going to last. We know that. And this one, just a matter of can we bring it even lower? And I will. It's not going to be $29. It's not even $2,500 or $24.99. This is the time to dial in because obviously it's going to go, and the only thing we need to know is what size? What size do you need? That's it. What size do you need? Simple and easy, not for another jeweler. That's why we say, please let us do this for you. Oh, please let us make sure we size this for you, because that's what's so important. And look at the thickness, the substance. I mean, it is definitely heavy. And the details, and look at that, they're going to go all the way to the inside there. And then even that little lip that comes up where the diamonds wrap around, that's all mirror finished. So you're actually seeing a reflection of the pave. 24, it's not. 23, it's not. 22.99, you do not pay. It just gets better and better and better. And we'll go ahead and we'll make this your deal right now under $2,000. It's going to be $1,999 first caller on this designer piece. One of our best I think we've seen in the pink and hot pink category. It looks fantastic. So $19.99 on that one. Don't forget to call me on that pinky peachy tourmaline. Otherwise, I buy it. At the end of the day, I never get to buy what I like because you guys always end up taking everything. But here's the deal. If you like this one, call me quickly. Beautiful on the hand. And again, that wraparound design. And yet comfortable. If you think, well, it's really that asymmetric, given that it's so tall and sits so beautifully elevated over the band, it's still very comfortable. It wears like any ordinary ring. It just doesn't have anything ordinary about it. Not the design, not the workmanship, not the feel. And now, not the price tag either because of that big drop in price at $19.99. So big moment there, one caller only, $19.99 gets it. Then we're looking at some big time opal. I've got a really cool freeform Boulder opal here. Let me flash that for you. This is going to be coming, look at that. That's a great stone. What do you think? Reds, greens, purples, blues, and then florals around it. I mean, this is an abstract modern piece here. Also have a pink diamond and some other designer diamond rings for you as well. They're going to feature some really big, look at this marquise cut diamond we have in a band ring. Feels almost like if a highway band was fused together. Look at that. Great wider style. Look at that big yellow diamond all set in the center there. And then we have this one coming up, and there's a gorgeous pink zircon as well, but I also have blue sapphires in a, almost reminds me, this looks like a harp to me a little bit. Just a butterfly meets a harp. Very beautiful movement and scroll work here. So just a little preview of some of the great designer ideas. That one's $19.99. That should go. That should definitely go. It's a beauty for the pink lovers out there. Then we've got our top of the hour 1 minute away. 8 o'clock is about to strike. We are ready to go. We've got yellow diamond hoop earrings for you also on the way. It just is a matter of what would you love to have in your collection, and we'll wait on this one for another moment. I've got the, butterflies, 2 butterflies in all white diamonds here as well. Take a look at this one. This one's pretty fabulous. What do you think of that? Butterflies that are stacked top and bottom there, and 2 of them together. Kind of reminds me of our yellow or our green diamond floral ring, but in butterflies and diamonds instead. And that's awfully pretty, isn't it? And the way they're actually, one's overlapping over the other, but they're really large sizes together. That's a really stunning example as well. So new discount on this one for you. I can't wait to tell you about it. But here we are at the top of the hour almost. So we want to give you a little heads up of what's happening tonight, because there's a lot to celebrate and a lot to really rejoice about the values that we're bringing and all the big discounts that we have. So want to welcome everybody to the show. I just did a little preview of some of the items that are still to come in the show. Glad you're with us tonight, Thursday night. We're live from Los Angeles. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We're so glad to have you with us tonight. It's a pleasure to be here with you as always, and we really appreciate you joining us on a really special night. Now, we've got some really important pieces coming up, but obviously top of the hour is always where we highlight some of our best values. And as I described to our folks that were with us last hour, it is a night where we are really, really, truly, we're bringing values that we don't usually bring. We're bringing values that go beyond our norm. That is exciting, and we have something amazing to start with that I'm really excited about kicking off the hour here. This is a very important emerald piece, and it's a triple emerald, so it's a band style almost. It's a 3-stone, really. We see this in diamonds all the time out there in the designer world, but what we're going to bring you is still give you diamonds, but start with something as precious as emerald that you know is a really tough stone to match up. Well, we've done it to perfection. The trio together, 112-5128 is your item number, and again, getting us started with a big top of the hour. So I hope you enjoy it. And do not hesitate on requests as well. We'll be happy to get those to you. But let's take a look at this one. Emerald 3-stone ring, but each and every one of the emeralds has a diamond halo around it as well. Could not be prettier, right? That beautiful glow. And this is kind of like, we're showing off a little bit here. Definitely saying, hey, look at us. We've got a triple emerald ring, not just one in a round in the Muso Colombian bright as can be material, but we're going to give you 3 that match identically. And we're going to give you a huge value, and we're going to just coordinate it all with the big diamonds and everything. 5128 is the number. 80 points overall, and we got a lot of jewelry to get to tonight, so get ready or just let us know what you'd like to see. What are your priorities? And we got a lot of affordable too. This one probably should not be, because it's 80 points in emerald with 38 points in diamonds, in a style that is as classic and traditional as the gold band itself. Is a 3-stone style, and of course 3 being significant. So a lot of people love the idea of a 3-stone style for the meaning behind it, right? The thought process behind the 3, and the fact that it's so balanced when it's on the hand because it creates that symmetrical design, keeps it even on the hand. But let's just give a shout out to these emeralds, because we all know that emeralds are normally a very dirty stone, right? They're included, they're foggy, they're hazy in their appearance. Because they have so many visible inclusions, they tend to look a little bit kind of hazy or opaque when you actually see them in gem form. What's so really stunning about this is the fact that you've got impressive emeralds here that are as bright as can be, each and every one of them, all 3, and matched to perfection. Because think about it, there's a large range of the green family in colors. You can go from lighter to darker to yellow greens to blue greens to brown greens. It really runs the gamut. It's not easy to match up emeralds just for their color, let alone their clarity and their shape and size, which is happening in this entire ring. So the beauty of that, the rarity of that needs to be really, I think, showcased and pointed out. But the fact is that we've surrounded each one in diamonds for you as well, made it wearable. You're going to see that the stones go all the way across the hand as you wear it. So that's really well done. And we're hoping for a big value for our top of the hour. So you're here at the right time. Take a look at this. It's not going to last. We know it. And it's a very important piece. And I'm going to show it to you on the hand. And I think you're going to be amazed by what you see here. The way it goes from side to side gives you that beautiful complement and that great effect. And then here's what it looks like from a distance where you've got those bright greens there. You know, it's ironic. We saw green diamonds earlier in rounds. It's kind of like everyone might assume these are green diamonds because they are so lively and so bright. But it's a stone that's got its own precious category in the gem world. And I'm going to see who's out there right now. We're going to find a way. And we're going to do something while it's back up close. And it's supposed to be $49.99. And if anybody knows emeralds and they're obviously the oddity of getting clarity like that and the matching, that's not easy. I know it's not one huge stone. I know it's not 1 5 carat, 1 4 carat, but this is even more important actually because it's tougher to do this and bring you 3 important rounds and match them up than it is to get 1 2 carat or 3 carat. So this is really extraordinary. You see the glow even that it's creating on the inside of the band here, and we're going to get you started with a value that is better than $49.99 and also just really wearable. I mean, we obviously know a 3-stone style like this is classic and universal, so great for gifting. Maybe you think about the May birthdays out there. Obviously, it's come and gone this year, but still something to think about because it's not like we only wear a birthstone just during the month of your birthstone, right? We wear it all year round and feel proud that we're connected to that stone in that way. So here's what I'm thinking about doing. We just blow it out right now. Top of the hour is here. We always like to have one of our more striking values at this point of the show just to show you what's happening really all night long, but this is kind of the headliner here. So instead of $49.99, we skip it. We go to $2,500, which is your 50% off. Take it even lower than that. I promise you, emerald lovers, I'm one too. It's my birthstone. I've been, it's really, again, it's cruel punishment to be an emerald birthstone sometimes, especially if you are a perfectionist, because they never are. They're never really perfect. They're never going to be just bright and clean all together. That's why this ring, I feel like, is such an anomaly, even for us, being as quality driven as we are. It's not $2,500. It's not $2,000. It's not $19.99. I'm going to make this as easy as a ring can be tonight. That's why it's here right now. We're going to show you, really set the stage for what's happening for the rest of our evening here together. It's not even going to be $1,499. There's a value. We're taking it lower, and substantially so. So that, again, if you're not on the phone lines quickly, sorry, you might miss out on this one. It's been happening already tonight. Don't want that to happen on these big values. Take a look at it. It's not even $14.99 or $13 or $12 or $11.99. $10.99 is too much. We really want to make this the piece that I'm looking at as 3 separate rings. I'm thinking as a designer, that could have been a ring right there in the middle. That could have been its own ring on the side. So could that on the right side. It's like you could have made 3 individual solitaires with the halo. Instead, we put it all together, and we're only asking $999 for it, and it's still your choice of gold color too. So it's the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold, and you get to decide on that front. So it's really simple and easy, and it's only going to be $999. That's incredible. It really is one of those that's important to own. Make sure you get it if you love emeralds. One more time in the hand, because yes, these stones even become more lively and bright. I think it's more telling to see this stone from a distance away than up close and personal. That is a fact. Here's what it looks like on the hand again. And ooh, our first request of the night. Who's that from? Okay, so ooh, this is a pretty one. She want a big blue sapphire? She said the perfect blue? Oh, I love that. That's my kind of girl there. Show me the best. I just said I'm a perfectionist. That's why I struggle with emeralds so much. Let me tell you something. If you're the same way, this is the ring to own. You'll never, ever, ever find a piece that's going to give you that kind of perfection in emeralds altogether. So, Marlena, we've got something for you. And it's a beautiful, I know, it's perfect. It really is. It is. She said perfect. We're going to deliver. It's a big sapphire, too. And it is the brightest we have. We actually had named this stone, which is kind of cool. We actually gave it a little moniker. It's just like you would if you had a really important estate, or you know how like you usually people that have private jets or yachts. Let's use the yacht example, right? I know we're not, it's not necessarily the most realistic example, but you can identify with this because you know that when people own yachts, they name them, right? They give them a name. Everything, you know, a really important estate or a villa, it's got a name. It's not just known as an address, right? It's got its name. This stone, sometimes gems do the same thing. They're really important. We see this all the time in gems that are auctioned, really important gems that, you know, get publicized, and then, you know, everybody, you know, all the gem collectors of the world gather for an auction, and let's say it's usually Hong Kong or London, right? I remember the pink star. Remember that? It was auctioned off, probably one of the more recent notable auctions, a gem called and dubbed the pink star. So you can look all that up, and mostly important things oftentimes get their own specific moniker. And that's what this stone did here, private collection stone at TVON. We've named it the Peacock. And that really is because the blue color here, if you're ever seen or familiar with the Kashmir blues, Kashmir is in the mining site in what is now Pakistan, but it was really the old world mine that produced the best sapphires back 100+ years ago. It was in Kashmir. Today, modern day, that's a locale that's right at the border of Pakistan. But these Kashmir blue sapphires always had this really notable color that always, to me, I described more as almost as a tactile description. They looked velvety. They had such a glow about them, they looked velvety. That's how I would describe this, the Peacock, is because it's actually even on your description here. It's a huge sapphire, it's 249. It really is a royal blue, but never would I show you anything that's a royal blue that gets into the inky navy colors, like the midnight sky back there. You see how that's like a really, really deep navy blue? That's what most sapphires look like right here. Some sapphires kind of look like that background. This is where most sapphires look, that navy inky, like really true, like a deep, dark denim blue. This, it's not what you want, by the way. You just don't want that. If you're looking for ideal color, which the word she was looking for was perfect, this is it right here. Take a look at it. Yeah. There is not a better blue sapphire in our entire inventory than what I have just brought out for you. And it's item number 1120-955. What a piece. Emerald is still here if you'd like it for $9.99, I believe. And now we have this one. It's dubbed the Peacock because you know that now the peacock feathers have a lot of different colors, right? They have the greens and the iridescent blue greens, and then they have that striking kind of velvety blue, like it's an iridescent glowy blue, right? That's what this stone does. $249. It is today's modern equivalent to the Kashmir mine. The Kashmir mine is no longer, it's been mined out for over 100 years. You typically only find those in auction houses. Today's best sapphires come out of a little island nation called Sri Lanka. And we still go and use that term Ceylon to actually describe the Sri Lankan born stones, like this one is. It's a 249, and it's of course in the signature mounting, which has 128 in VS diamonds. Another one where I'd like to offer to change it in the gold color. If you would prefer white gold or rose gold, we'll do it for you. That would be fine. We've got that mounting probably in stock, ready to go. So it would be no problem to have our expert jewelers actually transfer that peacock, the Peacock, out of the yellow gold mounting and into the white gold if you would prefer it. That's not a problem. We'll do that for you. So that's an option you have, and you don't pay for that. It is a huge sapphire. We know we don't see a lot of sapphires that get into this size, and we're about to show you one of our best values of the show, and I get to mark it down because that's my promise. This wasn't scheduled for the show. Of course, it was a request, but I still get to give you the markdown of a lifetime just because that's the whole thing today. That's the whole deal today. You're with me for the next hour and 50 minutes. We're marking everything down beyond what you're even used to or accustomed to seeing here on the show. Promise you. So take a look. We're going to blow this out right now, and it's supposed to be, well, only $19,999. Obviously, it's not the inexpensive sapphire. It's our very best. So now what we need to do is take it lower because I don't think that's going to get it out the door, even though it should, because if you know the quality sapphires of the world, and this does have that luxury almost, again, you can be in a darker light like I'm doing right there and it's still glowing blue. It doesn't look like a deep, deep, deep dark navy. It's bright as can be. You actually still see the clarity and the transparency through it. It is about as precious, and I don't even know if it's ever actually been on the air before, but it doesn't matter. I'm bringing it down. Look at the finishing of the undergallery you have. Oh, that's a fun perspective too, to be able to look at the stone through the back and see that clarity of that stone, see that perfect cutting, that lined up symmetrical culet you have right underneath. How stunning is this? I know it's the dream. It's the dream sapphire, and here's what it looks like on the hand. And please note, it's still not getting too dark. It's still bright and glowing, as bright as can be. That really almost like velvety texture it looks like it has. It looks like if you touched it, like tactily, it would be almost soft. Doesn't it? It's an amazing stone. And it's not going to be $99.99. Taking a look at it close up, we're going to blow it out right now. Only one to go around, of course. We know that. Don't have another stone, even in a smaller size that looks like this one. Even if you said, just give me a half-carat version of that, I would have to take that stone out and actually facet it. That's not going to happen because what's part of so elite here is the fact it is a 2.5 carat. And it's not going to be $99.99. Come on in. Got a big markdown. Sean, did you take that emerald piece? Sounded like we were verifying on that one. I'll tell you what I'll do here. It's not going to be $99 or $89 or $79 or, you know what, even $69.99. This mounting, by the way, was last updated in our per carat, or rather our manufacturer's cost price on this one, just to make the mounting, by the way, without the 249 sapphire. Now, the good thing is you can tell by the item number that mounting was made some time ago, but it doesn't mean that the mounting is, and I'm talking about maybe like probably 8 or 9 months ago. So that's the thing. The mounting right now, $6,100, but even then, a few months ago, probably $5,500. Point is, we're right there right now. You're paying next to nothing for this stone as it sits up here in this mounting. You could feasibly pay this price for the mounting by itself and yet be looking at a free 2 carat 49 best of the best sapphire. It really truly is the best we have in our inventory. The best blue. Obviously, I don't even know if anything else in any other color tops it. And the best part is, because we're making sure everything goes, it's not going to be $69.99. It will not be. It's lower, it's better, it's my vow to you tonight. You stay with me for the next hour and 45, you're going to witness values you've never seen before. And I know that's a big statement because that's all we do. That's all we do. This is truly some of the better value you will ever see, and it's not even going to be $69.99. Or skip that, how about $5,999? It's not going to be that either. Take a look, we've got one. It's going to get a great home tonight. It has to when it's this kind of value, and it's not even $59.99. We're making moves here, truly are. And I will blow it out and make it $4,999 instead. That's for the first caller who says yes, and one caller will take it and own it, and that is the best price. I mean, look at that, it's a $20,000 TVON ring, not retail. Nowhere else, just here, just with us, $20,000 piece, and we've got it under $5 tonight for one lucky caller. So that's a very, very important piece right there, and we'll see who's got it, and then we're thinking about that one, and of course that's going to be our best. Now, I've got other blues. They wouldn't be quite this size or color, but we can bring you other blue sapphires if you wish to see them, so we can also do that. As a matter of fact, I've got a couple of blue sapphires together in a ring that are a bright, nice color. They're just a little smaller, but they're going to be really cool cuts that are more unusual put together. So let me show you another option in blue sapphire here for you, and then we'll get to 112-4462 on the way. Thank you so much. If you do get that one, we're verifying on it right now. We'll see who's on the way. And again, first come, first serve. You don't need to be the requester. If that's the piece you've been waiting a lifetime for, and it's your dream ring, and you see our value we put together, then you can take it as long as you're caller number one. Take a look at this though. Same kind of look here, but in smaller ovals put together. 112-4462 is the item number. This one's going to give you a carat 36 total weight in the sapphires. And it's cute how they did this. They made the ovals kind of create a circle all around a very large diamond, and then added some smaller diamonds around the edge and down the shoulders of the ring. Only one here, white gold only as it stays. It's in 14 karat. You get a carat 36 in the blue sapphires in total. That means they're all about 1/3 of a carat each. Then you also have 53 points in diamonds. And you know what's a shame is that they didn't actually specify how big that center stone is, but it's a big one. If I had to estimate just by looking at it, I'd say 15 points. Of that 53 points is going to be just in that center stone alone. That makes it extremely important, and we only have the one here, so let's blow it out. Yeah. Uh-huh. The tourmaline? Natural. It's all natural. Tourmalines are, yeah. It is. It sure is. This is the green tourmaline that they're asking about, that we started the show with in a very large slide style pendant because the bail is huge. The bail is that entire length of that crisscross design. In platinum, that was $9.99 by the way, stays in platinum. It's a 323 on the pear-shaped green tourmaline, and it did have a 48-point diamond weight. That is under $1,000 tonight, so I highly recommend that one. Now we're looking at the blue sapphire ring. Yet to price this one. Got to mark that down, and we will. And we're going to make the $2,888 ring much better tonight. Let me make sure, and you see this on the hand. I think you're going to be wowed by it. It's an amazing piece, of course, in that 14 karat white gold. You see it there. Looks incredible, doesn't it? Is not going to be $2,888. Let's blow it out. That's what we're doing. $999 only. $999. That's it. Come on in, everybody. The shopping is better than ever before. It really is. So that one's going to be for one caller. I just love it for the big diamond in the center. I think about what that would be on its own. We're used to seeing lots of gorgeous diamonds in our rings, but one big center stone like that, it looks good. And you've got all the different sapphires. I love the way it's surrounding that big diamond. Diamonds on the outside of that, diamonds down the sides of the band as well. And only $999 gets it to you. Let me know. I think we're verifying on that green tourmaline pendant from earlier in platinum. What a piece that was. Still have our blue sapphire. Our pink sapphire piece is also still here. Our emerald, you can go ahead and grab that if you like as well, I believe. And this is our last call now on the sapphire and diamond ring. That is a way where when you see it on from a distance, which I'm going to do again, it really looks like a fancier cut of sapphire. It doesn't look like four stones put together, does it? You see it here. When you look at that from just an arm's length away, you see it just ends up looking almost as if it's a fancy cut. And it's almost like, did they carve out the center and put in that diamond? But actually, four ovals making that beautiful rounded shape. Then, of course, more diamonds down the sides. That's in all 14 karat white gold. Again, only $999. So we'll see who's got that one. Then moving along, we got some big diamond pieces. We do have still a couple really important pieces from our number one. And we'd encourage you to call on those. Yellow diamond earrings, big carat weight in yellow and white diamond pave. We're going to see that on the way. And then the only other piece I have in blue sapphires would be this very designer ring here with blue sapphires that are actually princess cuts with the diamonds as well. So lots to get to, very little time. Now, if you missed out on the Congolese we had earlier in the cushion cut square, I do have an emerald cut here on the way, which is a 17 karat Congolese, just to show you in case that's what you're looking for. We got a big Congolese there. So that's here as well. Let's go back to our blue sapphire. Jess, did you take that pendant? Okay, sounds good. Who was thinking about it? Thanks so much. Appreciate it. All right, coming up, let's go to the butterflies. We've got one great designer piece here with one of our more popular, it tends to fly right around. Oh, no, come on. I know it can do it. It can sit on its own here. It's just going to take a little balance right there on that double wing butterfly there. You have two butterflies that are almost like they're taking flight off your finger. It feels like they're floating or hovering as they would when you see the butterflies. I love the way they move because they have such a great quality about them, the way they do almost float through the air. They can truly flutter, right? Some people call them flutterflies, right? They do kind of flutter through the air. This is really like that again, really beautiful, true to life kind of styling, but brought to you in jewelry, bringing it a quality that you don't usually see. It kind of reminds me of our floral ring with that double design, but it's stacked up and down. So it creates that north-south on the finger, so you really have a beautiful look about it. And it doesn't actually it's not going to require a large hand to wear it, because even though there are really, it's essentially two of the designs together in one, it's still very wearable because of that stack style. So think about index finger, middle finger as well. A lot of those elongated pieces here tonight. Some of them are still here, like the beautiful stack that we had in the incredible pink sapphire pave, now with our butterflies created out of the baguettes and the rounds together. Let's take a look at it. This one's got to go. It will. It's item number 1123957. Just a really quick look at this, because obviously, rather, that's the wrong one. I gave you the Congolese information that I'm still stuck on. This is the butterfly 1124307 is going to be what's on the way here. A carat 41 in total diamond weight here. Baguettes and rounds together. So we're loving that. It's a beautiful look, but even prettier when you see it on the hand. And get ready, because there's a nice big jumbo markdown happening on this one of a kind. Pretty much everything I have tonight is a one of a kind if you haven't figured that out. It all is. I don't know if there's an exception to the rule tonight at all, but if there is, I haven't come across it yet. So this is where, again, highly important to be on the phone lines ready to go. Almost a carat and a half in diamonds. This is the same designer that loves to do these illusion styles with the baguettes and the rounds that look like one big stone. Similar kind of concept here. Let me show it on so you can immediately evaluate what it's going to look like on the ring finger. Then, oh, look at that. The subtle overlap of it, to me, is really what the best part is. That dimension that it creates. And there you can see how it truly is an overlap design. It's like two separate butterflies. They've fused together to bring you this look, and you see how it just sparkles. It sparkles in the same way the butterfly takes flight, in this just kind of dancing way, this beautifully vibrant dance of the diamonds. That the most of the carat weight is the baguettes, which really reflect the light in such a distinctive way. Then, of course, the rounds all through the middle and the very outsides, really framing your baguettes. It stays in the white gold. So once again, the only thing we're going to need to know from you is what ring size would you like to have? And even the way that the band itself has curve, right? It curves around, it wraps around. So it really did. You're not noticing the band when it's on the hand. It's all about the butterflies at their beautiful ways, that they're at a slight diagonal, and a really good look. This one's going to be really affordable. $69.99 is where it started. Like to let you know how much you have in store for savings. Well, are you thinking about this one, Tim? I love that they're dialed in early tonight, ready to go. It's never going to last. It can fly away as quickly as we just say the words, let's drop it down below cost. We know what we paid to get it from the big designer. Yes. You got it. The Peacock is gone. Yes, I will. I'll gladly flash that ring for you again. Take a look at our butterflies. So we go from one beautiful bird to something else that's not really a bird, but obviously we've got a lot of the critter pieces tonight, which we just named the Sapphire, the Peacock. This is the actual critter piece, right? But in such a beautiful feminine way. And it's not going to be $59.99. I'll blow it out right now for $1,999. That's it, $19.99 for the two butterflies in the 18 karat gold, rather 14 on this one. I'm sorry, it is 14. And then here we are for you, Tim. I just looked away to go get my Peacock Sapphire. There it is. That's the blue sapphire. Let me know who got that one when you know. I'm going to show it on the hand one more time just in case that's how they want to see it on the hand for you. What a beautiful, beautiful stone. Top quality blue sapphire. There it is. So congrats on that one. Well done. That was just presented a couple moments ago. So congratulations. Are they opting to keep it in the yellow? I'm just curious. Or are they going to change it up to the white gold? You are very welcome. Who's that? Thank you so much. Is she in Texas? I'm going on memory here. Yeah? Oh, good. Good, good, good. Well, thank you so much. We'll have it right out to you, especially since it only sounds like it needs maybe sizing. That's it. So congrats on that one. Now we're talking about the $19.99 butterfly piece. So let me know who's got that one. We'll give it 30 final seconds here. Okay, on our way, and halfway through the show almost too. So nice time to get your requests in if you have them. And then what are we going to do next? Yellow diamond earrings are coming up. We got some really good deals on yellow diamonds, but I got all these one-of-a-kinds to show you. So we got to keep rocking. 15 seconds away from seeing that one out the door. I hope somebody gets that. We do have a very large yellow diamond tonight. That is amazing. I should be wearing this. This is just, my dream ring in yellow diamonds. Of all the, it's funny, I just had a 251 yesterday. I like this one better. And it's a 1 carat that looks like a 2, all because of the cut. The cutting is the elongated cushion cut, the traditional cushion cut in a rectangular design. It's a 1 carat 01. That's coming up on the show, but listen to this. It's got 2 carats, 71 overall total diamond weight there in your yellow and your white. So that's on the way. That will be here tonight. I'm so excited about it. Then we also have the butterflies should go at $19.99. We have our big blue zircon. We got a couple really cool gent styles as well. I do have a pink zircon too. This one has been brought down. It's a museum level piece, but real quick in the blue sapphire category, I've shown this a couple of times. It's really interesting and different and very heavy on the 18 karat gold. I'm going to start with this one on the hand because we've shown it to you a couple times up close. It's blue sapphires and diamonds. It kind of feels like the butterfly, just not as overt, right? It's a little more like an abstract. Almost reminds me of music notes, a harp, a butterfly. It feels like it's many different motifs coming together, but it's still going to be, well, it's item number 11124769. It's blue sapphires this time in princess cuts. It's all 18 karat solid gold, and that is why it is heavy, let me tell you. Wrapping around the sides in the detail of the diamond and the sapphires. This side's going to be more of this scroll work at the base, and that's all set in the 18 karat white gold. Here it is up close, but these are 150 total weight of your, you see it there, princess cuts. They're even tucked into that little scroll work at the bottom. Those are princess cuts running right along the center and on the outside. And then the pave is on the inside between your sapphire channel set rows here. It could not be better. It's 80 points in diamonds. It is a superstar piece, and you will be so amazed at the feel and the weight yet again. It's another one of those really hefty, sizable, feels great on the hand pieces, and yet it's going to be a compliment magnet. Has to be, because it's so bold and different. It really is. It's just that bold design that we love. And here we go. Really special. And all we got to do right now is blow it out. Hey, we're doing that on everything tonight. And look what we're featuring. Mostly all these unique superstar designer pieces, all very different and bold and special in their own right. That the pieces that don't look like the basics and the one that everyone has. That's what I appreciate so much about this. And this one's only going to be, you know what, skip over $39, skip over $19.99. Want to blow it out for you. Make sure it's really, really affordable, and you'll be amazed at the weight. Right now it's only a size 6.5 or so, and it's still got this tremendous feel and weight. That's a big part of it. When you get platinum or 18 karat gold, which this is 18 karat, that has a deeper density to it. So even if you had the same ring, if the same exact ring was crafted in 14 karat gold, it feels different. It's not just about, sure, you know, everyone always says, well, what weighs more, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers, right? It's a trick question. It's a ton. A ton is a ton, right? This is where, though, there's a different density to your 18 karat golds and your platinum. You can't just look at that as, oh, it's a lot of gold because it's big. It's the density of the gold that you have here as well that makes it so impressive. And it's not even $19.99. It's under $1,500. It's $14.99 for all of that. Everything that's happening in that ring, the sapphires, the diamonds, etc., all the gold, the wider band you see on the sides, you see how thick and heavy and wide that band is all the way through the back. That is why $14.99 doesn't make any sense, except when you realize, oh yeah, we've got that ability tonight to make sure that everything goes out below cost. It's just a wonderful night to be shopping and saving a bundle. So this is the way you get your other sapphire. That'll complete our sapphires. Now at this point, we've had 3 different varieties of sapphire. The big stone, the Peacock, is gone. The smaller ovals that were put together in the white gold, that's still here. This beautiful, almost harp design or butterfly design, this one is here at the moment, but doesn't sound like it will be for long. Verifying on that one right now. And then I have to show you this pendant, Boulder Opal. Oh my goodness, stunning. You got to see this from a distance first. Size is everything here. It's going to be 112-4888. Take a look at this. Boulder Opal, freeform shape. Let me know who's got you. Sean, are you getting the designer piece? I think so. All right, verifying on that one. Look at this. Really bold. Wait till you see the Boulder Opal here in its true magnificent light. All the different colors you're getting. This is going to be 112-4888. It's 18 karat solid gold again. So here with that big gold weight again. 1241 is the carat weight of this opal. Now, obviously, when we're closer, you're going to see all the different colors that it has, but it also has 34 points in diamonds. Here's the length from a distance away. That's 1 3/4 inches from top to bottom. Very important size. We're going to show it on the neckline. It's got a bail right up here. Just one bail, so it will sit this north to south design when it's on the neckline, which I'll show you now. That's what it looks like from a distance away. And of course, just standing in a darker light over here, you're seeing more of those colors. And look at how one side looks very green and the other side looks like a lot of purple and lavender. It's going to show you even more when we're up close to it. Let's go back to that up close. Check this out. And then, of course, we're talking about, well, a very big value. Can't believe we're looking at $12.41. And do you see what looked like a bluer kind of lavender color is actually reds and purples together? How stunning is this designer piece? There's a little bit of satin finished element mixed with the mirror finishing as well. So that's interesting too. You see how satin finishing there, mirror finishing on the other, they're overlapping and underlapping, kind of interlocking there. You've got big diamonds, little diamond florets there. The beautiful way that the florals are also done the satin finishing. And then look at that. There's your back of your all natural Boulder Opal. Your bail's right up top. Yes, it's going to be diamonds by the yard friendly. And then we've only got this one here, and it's not going to be, well, $13,999. Well, that's what happens when you combine a lot of 18 karat gold with a very big opal and diamonds as well. Let's help you. It's not even going to be $39.99. We have one and one alone. That's it. Gorgeous piece. Pendant that's the statement pendant with one of our top quality opals of all. And it's not $3,000. And it's not $29.99. It's only going to be $1,999 tonight. One caller only on that one. Yowza. We got the values happening here. Sean, were they just asking how to shop here? How do you shop these one-of-a-kind deals? Or did you pick something up? Oh, good. We've got requests coming in. That's good, too. We'll help you out with all of those. $19.99 on this one. And then we got to rock and roll. Lots to show you. Lots to get to. And, of course, requests are starting to come in. But this opal, greens, blues, reds, purples, oranges. There's this fiery, almost mandarin garnet neon orange happening in the stone as well. And all of that's happening with this backdrop because that's natural through and through Boulder opal out of Australia. $19.99, almost 12.5 carats to that stone. That's impressive. So $19.99 gets it. We'll find out who's got that one. Then we're going to move right along. Men's Imperial is here in that really bold pinky color. Got some incredible yellow diamond earrings for you. The yellow diamond ring. I told you we could get you a whole suite top to bottom in yellow and white diamonds here tonight. All right, speaking about bold gold. 1124971 is next. It looks almost like an evil eye. Almost. Let's take a look at this. It's like an evil eye in a band. You know, sometimes the evil eyes are like open styles and all that. This is where, and again, it's not necessarily the like perfect evil eye design. I want to come in close, but we did have the sapphires to one side. We do have the diamonds on the other side. I came in really close because this is a big diamond. So I want you to see the marquise yellow here. I want you to see that detail. I mean, we're obviously close up. It's a VS diamond. It's item number 1124971. Now, I want to get a little room. You can see that the band itself has this almost ribbon-like curve quality to it. It's a 37-point natural yellow diamond. This is important. It is specialty. It has got all this gold. Check it out. We do the sapphires on one side, so I guess this is our last sapphire piece. And then here we are with the diamonds on the other side. You've got it staying in the yellow gold. It's very bold, very hefty, nice, again, feel to it. 18K yet again. So there we are talking about anybody who wants that Boulder opal pendant, you got to call me. But look how beautiful this is. Okay, guys, we got to move some jewelry here. So we're looking at a very important piece, obviously. It's a 37-point yellow. It's natural. It's a beautiful, bright, natural yellow, lighter color to it. It's a marquise cut. That's important. It is all going to be wrapped in gold. That's a bezel setting. That bezel setting set on a backdrop of mirror finish gold. Then you have all that. The texture comes in on the sides. So it's textural, it's detailed. Do you realize that as a designer, when you want to do this or create this look in jewelry, you have to start with that much more heavyweight in gold. You have to start with more gold, and then you have to basically etch and carve away at that. So these are, when you see details like this in this ring or anywhere else or here or anywhere else, you know that those styles, those are the styles that really are costly to make. That from a designer level is tricky to do. It's not easy. And so that's what I wanted to point out. If you're not like, not a lot of us, you know, a lot of people in the biz and in the industry like to watch the show. But also there's a lot of you that your expertise and what you've spent your career doing is probably outside of the gem and jewelry world. So these little, you know, ideas of making you a more informed shopper is what we aim to do. And you've got that thickness in the gold there all the way around. You can see, of course, there's always a rich, buttery color to an 18 karat gold, more so than, you know, yellow gold can be, in the 14K can be a little more brassy because it's more alloy. But this has that very important 15 points in the diamonds. That's the extra diamonds you see on the white diamonds on the side. Blue sapphires are just accents, but there's 2 points there. And it is a fabulous ring. I got to try it on for you. I love the way it just makes that ribbon design across the hand. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. Look at how beautiful and bold that is. And it's going to be for one caller, and wow, what a discount. 50, not thank you so much. Oh, good. She's still, oh, let's see what we can show you in Diaspores. And also, we got some really good ones coming up. I love it. So here's what we'll do on this one to blow it out. Instead of $59.99, it's going to be a lot better. What if we were to do under $2,000? Well, the truth is a couple pieces have been $19.99. They're still here. So if this is just where we got to make something really important, really teeny tiny in the price tag, we're doing it now. It's not even 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Let's keep going. And that's a nearly half carat yellow. It's actually labeled, by the way. One more thing, Tony. I don't want this to, I'm hesitant to say it because then I feel like we have to move the price up, but I won't. That's my deal, I won't. But this word, there's one word here on this bag, and it's an important one. And it says fancy yellow. This designer has dubbed this yellow diamond as a fancy yellow diamond. Marquise cut, yes, all that carat weight, but fancy yellow. That's how the designer has this one labeled. So that is incredibly important as well. So think about it. Fancy diamond, $15.99. Are we going lower? Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah. Making it even more affordable for you. It's obviously not going to last. We know that. Take a look at it. Not even 15, 14. Let's go lower. I'll make it 1,000. You know what? Skip $13.99. Skip it. Let's go $12.99. $12.99. One caller gets it. We're going to find out who that is together. But that just stays in the yellow gold as is. It's beautiful with the blues and the white diamonds on the sides. That's a yellow in the center, looking good. And if it can look that bright when it's set in the 18 karat rich yellow gold you've got, very impressive. We'll see who's taking that one now. For our request, we've got a couple of diaspores to look at. I'm going to just bring out the top diaspores we have. One is an oval, one is an emerald cut. I'm going to show them to you now. Wait till you see our big one here, 1336. Oh my. Largest one we have is the 13 karat I'm about to show you. Let me know who's got this one at $12.99. Where do you buy a 37-point yellow diamond? In a fancy cut. In a fancy color for $12.99? Nowhere. Technically right here, right now, but that's not even normal for us. Truly isn't. Okay, ready for diaspores? Yes, you've got it? All right, congrats. Then, look at this. It's the big emerald cut. Now, I've got two to show you because I figure big gems, we can show you a 13 karat 36. Ooh, 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 look at this. I feel like I should be running an auction house right now. Should I get the gavel? Should I get the gavel? Do we have enough people here? For probably not, for like a big auction setting. But the good news is I don't need to auction this off. I got discounts going on tonight. So you get the greatest value. It's item number 1120177, just for reference. I do have an oval. The oval is going to be $554. I'm not as much a fan of this stone because quite frankly it needs polishing. So I might hold off on that oval because I've shown that in the past and I've said, nope, can't show it. Because that one might need a little polish to the stone. So I'm not going to, in good faith, offer that oval right now. I'm going to offer this 13 karat 36 emerald cut because, well, it's one of the biggest values I can bring you anyways. So let's do this. It's the largest diaspore we have. Of course, rare to find this one source stone in a size like this, but in an emerald cut that's clean, excusez-moi. This is not usually a high clarity stone. It struggles mightily on the clean versus dirty. Like there's a lot of material that's 2 carats that's really, really included. This is so special. And it's 1336. You already see pinks and reds. It's like those raspberry pinks and purples and reds are coming through already because that's indicated that it's 100% color change. So once you're in the proper light environment to see that change color, because it does, as it implies in the name. This is the gemological name. Of course, there have been other names for it like sultanite and other zarite. There's some different names. The gem world at large has not actually decided on one definitive name yet. So we here don't use any of the trade names. We go on the actual gemologically correct name, which is, of course, color changing diaspore. But it is the same as all those aforementioned trade names that, again, once the gem societies of the world adopt one and agree on it, then obviously that'll be used universally at some point. But it's probably the question of, will it even be around long enough to actually get that chance? Because there's a very finite, limited amount in the world. Obviously, it's going very quickly because there's a lot of people who, collectors of the world that love it. It's a color-changing gem, starts in these green and goldens, in fluorescent lighting like we're in here. In incandescent lighting, goes more to a pinky purple mauve tone. It's almost like, think plum color is really what it goes to. We have given this a lot of diamond weight as well, all the way around in the halo, in pave, 66 points there. Take a look at the size here. Stays in the yellow gold. Very nice. Nice piece here. You got one of our better stones we've ever had. It's got a $99.99 price tag, and look at the finishing. Complete under gallery, but it lines up and just really creates the same lines in the under gallery as it does on the inside of the stone. It creates that same pattern, so it's never interfering with that. Remember, I was telling you about the clarity that's so unique. It doesn't, you don't want to take away. This is Mother Nature. Look at that. I'm just showing you the pinks and purples and reds. Do you see that? I'm not wearing pink or purple or red. My nail color is not pink or purple or red. That's not a reflection of anything that's above it. That's the stone trying mightily to change color right here, right now before your eyes, when we're not in the proper light for it to do so, but that's how strong it is. Look at that. And then let me show it on the hand here. Stays in the yellow, so once again, all we need to know is what size do you wear, and look at the elongation of that stone. It's doing the same thing here. You see reds and purples and pinks coming through. I'm gonna make this easy. It's the big blowout. What a night to be shopping. Not even $5,000, $4,000, even $39.99. Where could you get this stone per carat? Because I've been looking at the wholesale. Obviously, I'm in the wholesale world. So the wholesale world gets for a 2 carat or a 3 carat, they're going for about $2,800 a carat. Let's apply that $2,800 conservative estimation per carat to the $1,336, which leaves us with a price tag of $37,000. I'm at a fraction of that, and it's set in gold with diamonds, and it's not even $39.99. Anybody thinking about it? Call me early. Finished on the inside. It's got everything going on, everything you could want. And I will make it oh so easy here. This is the largest Diaspore we have. There are no new ones. Everything we've ever brought you in Color Change Diaspore at this show, at this network, is thanks to a private collection from ownership that's been in this business now for 6 generations. Not 6 years or 6 decades, 6 generations and counting. So when you're in the gem world as traders, as dealers, as collectors, and you do it for that long, and you have a family heritage where you're the best known gem trading family in the world, you get access to stones that nobody else has. The beauty of TVON is this network was created to share those stones and that collection with you at home, so that you don't need to be a multimillionaire. You don't need to be born and bred into a royal family to get access to some of the world's best stones. You don't need to. You sit at home, you turn on your television, or these days, I guess you could turn on your phone or your computer or your tablet and watch us, and those museum caliber gems come to you. And as if this price isn't good enough, I'm taking it even lower. So before we just sell it at $39.99, which is very fair, let's make it even better and more affordable. And then Sean, you'll let me know what you just took? Let me know what you're taking, and you know what? I'll make this even better than $3,500. Make it $34.99. First caller on that one. Then we got the big last hour finale, kicking off in 15 minutes. And I cannot wait. I'm so excited to share it with you. A lot of great pieces still to come. A lot of beautiful pieces still here. And this one's only $34.99. First caller, who will get it? I don't know, but we're ready to move it and quickly. So that's the one I would recommend. Obviously, if you want to go big, bold, awesome size, you go right there, right now at $34.99. Okay. You ready for it? Okay, you ready? Let's go. We got a really special opportunity next. I've got a good one for you. And Sean, you have any questions or requests or thinking about anything? All right. What's that? You got it. Okay, so here we go. Coming up, we've got a beautiful ruby. And then don't forget about this yellow diamond that's coming up. I'm surprised this is still here at the moment, but at this very, very moment it is. Look at that yellow diamond that's coming up. 1 carat 01. Gorgeous white diamonds around it. Looking forward to that. How about a pink zircon? Such a stunning pink zircon. Look at that one. Ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Stop everything you're doing and take a look at this stone. That could not, I've never seen, have we ever, we've seen our number since 2020, January of 2020. I was standing here showing you the first ever pink zircon on the air. There has never been one that looks like this. And hold on, we got a quick request for a smaller Diaspore. Diamond weight, you want more? You got it. Here it is. This is going to be up number 112235 now. Oh, yeah, okay. So see the oval? It's showing the same pinks and purples and reds as the last one did, but even a little more glittery factor because of the way the colors are matching up here. 112235 And if the last, hey, the last emerald cut's still here. If you want it, call me, call me, call me. That's our large one. This one's going to be beautiful. 670 is the size. Got a carat 01 in diamond weight. Then we're going to get to that red zircon. It's not a pink. There's nothing pink about it. It's red. It looks like the most gorgeous red diamond or ruby I've ever seen. Anyway, we'll do that next. But look at this gorgeous 670. 101 in diamond weight. Double halo. Diamonds down the sides. This reminds me, I mean, it's a classic. It just gives you the double row frame to it, which is really special. Then let's also change the gold color for you if you'd like. Boy, see, I wouldn't show you the previous oval because it had some issues. This is what it should look like. This is what the grandest of them all are all about. And when you're seeing not just, most of my Diaspores that I have here are just showing goldens and greens, and that's it. This is where you get that dynamic, you see it even from a distance away, purples, pinks, reds, all those colors. It's giving you a preview. It's like a trailer of what's to come when you see the change of color. And it's not going to be, well, how about this? Not even $4,999. Got a brand new price drop on this one for you tonight. And it's going to be amazing. $2,999. You know what? Skip 29. Let's go even lower. I got to move. So we got to make some jewelry happen here. And could it be better when you see the purples and the pinks coming through? A 670. Lively stone, bright stone, changes color. So yes, it's in that phenomenal category. We love to see these. We just never do of this size anymore. Where are you shopping elsewhere? Where you see these stones in little microscopic stones. They're one of the hottest gems, really just being, a lot of people are just getting familiar with it, just starting to acknowledge the existence of this stone. It's been around for a while. It's not a new stone. It's just a matter of sometimes it takes a while, like tanzanite did. Tanzanite was around since the late 1960s, but it wasn't really in the marketplace until the 80s and 90s is when it really started to gain traction, when people were educated towards what it was and understood what it was all about. You are getting that stone that still is in kind of the infancy stages, but unlike tanzanite, there's probably not going to be decades and decades and decades of it out and about because it's so popular, because it's so unique, and yet we're going to do better than $2,500. So where you see $29.99, we're not leaving it there, and it's going to be a lot more affordable. Not $29, not $25, not even $24.99. We are really trying to move some jewelry tonight, and move it we will, because that could not be better, and I'll make it $2,399. One caller takes it. Lots of diamond weight around that one as well, and $23.99. So that's it. Then we're going to get to that red zircon. It's a pinky red. It's beautiful, and I think you're going to be very impressed by it, but that is all coming up. So stick around with us. $23.99. These are all one of a kind. So when they go, and we look forward to helping out with that one. So let's get to that pinky red zircon, and that's another big, large, good Diaspore. We usually consider the 2 carats to be large in this stone family, by the way. 2 carats is considered enormous. Obviously, that's what makes the 1336 that we had earlier so wonderful and exotic. This is just a little more sparkle factor thanks to the oval cutting that we have there. And it's beautiful, and it's affordable too. Okay. It's called pink zircon. I've honestly never in all of my, I've had thousands of them, literally thousands of them in the last 4 years. Thousands. I'm going to show you the absolute gem of gems here. It is a gorgeous cushion. It is a, well, it's kind of like a mix between the hottest rubellite color, a beautiful red, almost like red diamonds don't get red, they get like this kind of color. This is really special, and yet brilliance beyond, because it's not a singly refractive stone like diamonds are singly refractive. This is a doubly refractive stone. In this, I'm going to call it, they're calling it pink, I'm going to call it a pinky red. It's almost neon. It looks almost like when I see copper-bearing rubellite, and there have only been a couple ever, but when you see copper-bearing rubellite, yeah, it's got the neon element with the reds, yeah. Sure, are you talking about the oval? Yes, yes you can. The 670 can be changed in the gold color. So that last 670 oval is sold. Now we're talking about the pinky red zircon that is apparently being marked down on its very first foray out here. It's item number 1124666, and it's going to be our beautiful cushion. It's 886 in the size. It's got, I'm holding it up because from a bird's eye view, you're not looking directly in the stone. When you do look directly in the stone, you see the brilliance it has. All 14 karat gold, 39 points in a triple stack of diamonds on the sides. We only have the one. It's going to be 39 points there. I'm going to blow it out so that I know when I've had previous large pink zircons, regular pinks, they've been quite pricey because that's what happens. 2 carats are always $1,500. 3 carats are $2,000. They go on and up and up. And as we get into 5 carats, they get into more like $4,000. And the list goes on. And of course, we're looking at a nearly 9 carat stone here that is not just a pink, but has really very, very, very distinctive reds to it. It looks neon. It truly is. I'm going to show you when it's on the hand. I'm going to go and try to block a light so you can really see that there is a neon element to the zircon. Normally we just praise the zircons for their double refraction, their brilliance, their brightness that they have. You're getting something very, very different here with this stone. And I'm so proud that we're going to blow it out because yes, even this one is going to be blown out. And we are only about 8 minutes away from our top of the hour, our final hour, our incredible kickoff. We're going to bring a yellow diamond earrings. We've got yellow diamond necklaces and we've got a yellow diamond ring. So it's going to be a very yellow diamond centric final hour, but this one will go first. And it, look at this, should be $69.99. Should be. Can't do that, won't do that. We got all the discounts and the blowouts for you. It's happening right now. But you see how quickly things are going. That is everything to do with these drops in prices, and we're going to do it on this brand new stone. Never presented it before. It's absolutely awesome, and it's not going to be even $69.99. What a night to be shopping. What a night to be here and really revel in the values. Let me show it on because I promised to show you from a distance always, but look at that. The red's coming through. Honestly, does not look like anything else we've ever seen. I've had a couple red zircons in my years, but they're super rare. It's the rarest of the category. Usually red in any gem family is. In the corundum family, red is ruby. It's the most valuable of the corundum family. In diamonds, in beryl, it's always the most expensive in any gem family. Zircon, that would be the same. And this is really a red zircon. They don't look like rubies when they get into the, in the zircon family, they're never like a true red. Usually they're more brown. This has really got that extra pop. I'll blow it out right now. First caller can have it for $19.99. That's it. I got to blow it out. We've got a few minutes left till our top of the hour. That's it. Want to make sure that we get everything we show you out the door. This is the mission. And then watch this. I just blocked the light and it's still as bright as ever. It's still glowing. It's still neon. It's still just lively and amazing. And it's $19.99. All right, so we'll see who's got that one. Remember, our last Diaspore is gone, but we still have the big 13 karat 36 emerald cut. That's still here. This is our gorgeous zircon, and boy, is it just reflecting and refracting and giving everything a stone can bring. Gorgeous jewel tones of color, great flash and fire, essential clarity. I mean, this is an exotic. It's exotic and really rare too. So this one's also gone. Congratulations, that one is sold. I do have a pink diamond deal that I wanted to show you because this is a really good size pink diamond. We got a 22 pointer yesterday. I didn't love the value. It is a $9,000 piece. So I wanted to bring this one to you. So it's 112, actually 3147 here. This starts, well, it's rose and white gold. And yes, the red zircon, congrats on that one. I wanted to show you a 20 pointer in the pink diamond. It's 18 karat two-tone gold, rose and white there together. That's a 20 point cushion cut square. It has 21 points of additional pinks. And then you get 39 points in white diamonds as well. So that just means it looks to me like we got 80 points total weight here in your 18 karat gold. And it is, and it's going to stay as is, but we need your ring size. We'll help you with that. Congratulations on that pinky red zircon. Well done there. And we're on our way. Big final hour is about to kick off. Can't wait. Here's what we'll do on this one. $4,999. It's right here on the back. Right there. There's your ring. There's the price. And I'm not sticking to those red prices tonight. And red means stop. Yeah, on stoplights and traffic, brake lights mean stop, red lights and stoplights mean stop. It always means stop. Except tonight, I'm saying go. Lower is what we're doing. Better than even your bright red rock bottom prices. We're going lower than that. And look at the finishing. Okay, this is a small detail, but that looks like the letter G to me on the inside under gallery. I mean, it's kind of, could be like a whole like Italian Greek key thing. But Italian designer Greek key thing. Greek keys are Greek, but you know, Italian designers use them. So it could be that, or it could be a little letter G, which is kind of like your little personal, just, you know, emblem there if you want to, you know, use that for the symbolism that it is. But honestly, that's one of the pinkest diamonds we've had. And it's a beautifully bright pink. It's not that really pastel, barely can tell it's pink color. It's really bright and it's amazing. And I want to show it on the hand here. But it's simple and easy to wear. It's not oversized. It's really elegant. We've only got the one. I'll blow it out. It's $19.99 for this one too. So how about a major, major center stone in your natural pink with all that really nice saturation level to it, and it's $19.99. Oh my goodness. So really special opportunity there. Congrats if you get it. We're going to show it one more time up close and then move right along to our big top of the hour. We do have a large blue zircon. If you like bright, lively stones, we just show you the reddish pink zircon. You got to see this turquoisey blue. Look at this. Wow, that's a winner. If you love exotics, what a night we have for you. Look at that blue zircon. A sister family gem to the pinky red we just saw. This is an enormous pear shape. It's 11 carats, 92 in size. That would be our largest, by the way. It's basically a turquoisey blue version of what we saw in that pinky red cushion cut, except it's even larger, and it's got 1.5 carats in diamonds. So it's also for the diamond lovers of the world too, who say, I want a lot of diamond weight in my signature mounting. Here it is, 1124364 is your item number. The pink diamond 20 pointers here. This is the 1192 pear shape that is electric blue. That's really how to describe it. That's what it is, like a blue raspberry color, like when you go to the movies and get that really very, very ice cold drink that, you know, gives you brain freeze for the first couple of minutes, and right, the whole thing, and it's like that blue raspberry color. It's very distinctive. I mean, honestly, is there a better way to describe it, right? It's not really any other color. You wouldn't want your sky to look that color, right? It's that very distinctive color. It's not sky blue, it's not powder blue, it's not royal blue. It's a very bright turquoisey blue. And it's really brilliant because it's zircon. So there's that double refraction yet again. And we got a huge value. Take a look at it. Come on over. It's a big one and fully finished on the inside. So, of course, made it to perfection like you see it there. Great under gallery detail. Only this one. We can even change the gold color for you if you like. And there is another $18,999. Should be price tag on this one. We're going to do better. A lot better. And then it's top of the hour time. But this one shall go first. So one caller tonight takes it under 10,000, under $99.99. It's time. We're going to make this happen for you. It's going to be instant, instant, instant gone. We know that. It's just too good to stay here. We'll do some recaps. If you have missed any of the last couple hours, we'll do some recaps a little later for you so you can see what you may have missed. There have been a lot of good pieces, but this one's actually going to be $4,999 instead. $49.99 for a serious, nearly 12 carat in this bright as can be blue, and nothing quite tops the look of a zircon. So I've got a final item here to get you introduced to in the last couple of moments. This is really special. We have a blue sapphire necklace. Oh, how fun is this? One of our more affordable items of the night. And it's going to have diamonds with it in the chain and all the stuff we like to throw in for free here. We really do, we do spoil our viewers. That's our goal. That's our mission always. So that's going to be $49.99 on the blue zircon. And then let's take a look at this together. Really quick way to kind of transition from one hour to the other here is by showing you this complete necklace. And it really is not going to be the piece you have to leave forever and ever as a necklace, because you can take the chain off. And I'm so glad you can, because it's got a couple of extra diamonds here in the chain. So it's a really fabulous upgrade to your basic chain. So you've got diamonds throughout the chain, well, the two that are going to basically be around and surrounding your centerpiece, which is your pendant. Then you have a blue sapphire oval. This feels a little bit like a ring we had earlier with the oval blue sapphire, similar color. I'm just going to clean it up here. And it's got 11244459 as your item number. It's going to be just a quick little deal. We've got a really special necklace here, and yet it's all going to stay in the 14 karat white gold. Come on in on the early side. It's super affordable. 45 points in the oval. Actually, it's going to be one of our more affordable items of our entire evening. And I'm going to come in closer to show you the beautiful clarity. It's a really bright royal blue. It's what you want, not navy. Again, same thing applies to the smaller stones. You don't want it to be deep, dark navy colors. You don't want it to look colorless, like when a lot of color comes into play. Sometimes they look a little too dark. Then they end up looking like onyx. We don't need that. We want it to look like a bright blue. That's what Sapphire is known for. And you're getting 7 points in diamonds in the pendant. I'm not clear on whether that's with the chain or not, but you do have two distinctive round brilliants in the chain bezel set. So it really is meant to frame your beautiful pendant, whatever that is, this pendant or another. But we only have one, and it's time to let it go. And we just got the top of the hour, so welcome if you just tuned in and joined us. What a perfect way to start the hour here with a better value than $9.99. When you do get, by the way, the chain also has adjustability. It's got a lobster claw clasp. It's going to be 16, 17, or 18 inches. And everywhere on the jewelry planet right now, you would literally pay more for this chain. By the way, welcome in. Glad you're with us tonight. So happy you're here. We have one short hour left in our Thursday night. We're awfully proud you're here with us. There is so much to show you in this last hour, including it is going to be a yellow diamond extravaganza that we have On the way, so many great yellow diamond pieces, including my favorite ring in yellow diamonds of all, a beautiful pair of earrings that's a hoop with a ton of pave in yellow and white diamonds, and a necklace. And all three pieces can coordinate and work back to each other. So that's going to be happening. But right now, blue sapphire and diamonds with the chain. And what I was saying is you could not get the chain anywhere in this world right now for this price. Yet you're not just getting a chain, you're getting the chain, which is separate from the pendant, but we're bringing them all together saying, here's a buy one, get one free opportunity. The chain has diamonds in it, and yet it's not even $600. That's what you'd pay for a basic chain today. Trust me, we've done the legwork. You probably have as well. You know what a 16-inch basic chain with a spring ring closure is going for right now? $600. This is the upgrade of having the lobster claw, 3 adjustable links built in, all of the diamonds, the 2 diamonds that you have set in the chain as well, and that's happening all just with a pendant that comes with it that's a blue sapphire with diamonds as well, that creates this little spike design, which is a lot of fun to have. And it's not $600 or $400, it's $399 as we kick off our last hour tonight. And there's a lot coming your way, and there's more than just yellow diamonds as well. An hour is a lot of time to play with, and we're gonna make it worth your while to stay with us all throughout the evening here. But let me show this from a distance here as well, because that's important too. It's petite enough to wear every single day. Let me just make sure that I can show you the chain properly as well. Okay, here it goes. We've got the necklace coming in. There's that beautiful pendant. I'm going to try to get it even between those 2 diamonds. That's probably how you're going to choose to wear it there. Sapphire and diamonds, and then of course you see the 2 diamonds with the chain. Let me show you the back where you're getting that lobster claw closure and your adjustability here. There's your lobster claw. You can see those O-rings. Makes it easy, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length for you. Then we'll take it on over to the neckline. We'll show you there. But what about gifting? And maybe you just give the pendant. Maybe you just give the chain. You can do either. You're getting 2 fabulous pieces in one here, all for $399. So that's what it looks like from a distance away. We'll go back up close for you, and then we're going to get into some fabulous yellow diamond pieces coming up. So more on the way. Your requests are welcome too if you got them. And there's our blue sapphire and diamonds and chain for free. All that good stuff. Okay, next up, we are on the way. Got a lot to show you tonight. Glad you're with us. Thanks for being here, everybody. It's much appreciated. So excited to be with you guys. Let's go ahead and show you what's next. And we do have one tanzanite opportunity as well. Got a tansy, we got some ruby, we got some alexandrite. It's just a good time here tonight. Let me show you something really affordable here. This is our oval star ruby. Okay. That sapphire piece is here for $399. That'll be the most affordable I can bring in fine jewelry. But look at this, star ruby with baguettes around the side. Item number 1124846. Look at that. Great looking stone. I love that it looks like a scroll of diamonds on the sides. It even comes in towards the center where the centerpiece is actually recessed, so those round brilliants are set a little lower than the baguettes around it. It's platinum too. It's a 124 star ruby. It has 34 points in white diamonds. It's repping and ribbons and beautifully done, and first caller's going to take it. I'm giving away some jewelry tonight. 55 more minutes left on the countdown clock here. That's all we get. And I got to move 8,000 pieces of jewelry, so help me do that by dialing in early, because I don't want you missing out when you see values turned up like this. It's a $3,999 ruby. There's going to be 1 star when you see it in real life, 2 stars now because we got 2 lights on it. I'll block one of the lights. You'll see what it's going to look like in person. 1 star centered up, 6-legged star. This is a natural asterism. That is a phenomenal gem. Phenomenal gems immediately sometimes strike fear in the hearts of jewelry lovers because it automatically means you're paying a lot of money, except for here, except for tonight. We got this gorgeous ruby. It's gleaming. It's still transparent enough where you're seeing the glow of the stone around it, not just the star that comes to the surface of the stone, but this beautiful way that it looks like that. I mean, really, do you see how it's got that little red glow at the base there that you're seeing? That's because the stone's got some translucency to it. And we're going to blow it out right now for $999. First caller, we got to move it. Got to get you a great, great ruby, phenomenal gem. Take a look at this. I'll try to hold it up here with my left hand, walk around the set, block one of the lights with my right hand, and boom, there you can see what it's going to look like in person when you see that 1 star. 1 light source produces a star. So you get basically a star for every light source. So that's why you're getting 2 now, and then block 1 and get 1. So typically you're going to see 1 at home when you wear it in person, and that's only $999. Okay, coming up, we're going to show you an Alexandrite band ring. Does anyone like Alexandrites and diamonds in a band ring? We can make that affordable as well. And then let me know what requests you have. We're happy to help with those. We'd love to do that too. So it's all about some serious value. Isn't that great? Look at that stone. I still can't believe what's going on. And then that beautiful platinum setting, because you see it's got kind of a white color to the star. So it's kind of nice to have that beautiful white metal, which in this case we went the highest end here with the platinum instead of even 14 or 18 karat white gold or rhodium. We went with a platinum, which rhodium's always nice, you know, to do rhodium plating. It's part of the platinum family, but there's nothing quite like platinum to get solid platinum creating your piece of jewelry as we did there. All right, next up is an Alexandrite band and diamonds, one of the most important phenomenal stones. We're going to do two phenomenons back to back here. We're going to go to 1124949. Take a look at this, and Star Ruby is at the moment here, but look at what's happening again. This is the third time tonight I've had a color changing stone start changing color in an improper light. It's item number, 4949, and this is also platinum. If you don't mind, we're going to keep the platinum train going here. It's platinum. It's a beautifully open worked band with some mill grain. Think of it like a ripple effect of semicircles. Over and over and over, creating some open work to it. And then you've got the mill grain texture, and it's going to be a 31-point total weight Alexandrite gem weight here with the pinks, purples. Do you see how I'm even turning it? They're shifting right before your eyes. They're going from green to purple. Yes. Star Ruby. Did I not even try that on? Am I just like that out of my element here? Guys have thrown me for a loop tonight. Take a look at this on the hand here. Here it is. The Star Ruby. One more time. There it is, Star Ruby, gorgeous. There's something just really elegant about that. I don't know. I wish I could shop for costume jewelry the way you guys shop for fine jewelry, because there are some designers I love. There are some, I admit, I love fine jewelry, obviously. I own a lot of it, but I love designers too, and there's designers that do a lot of costume jewelry, meaning it's just like faux, but it's designer stuff. So I kind of like it sometimes, and you know what? Never can you get costume designer jewelry for $9.99. Sean, what were you picking up over there? Are you just the request line tonight? This one's sold. Congratulations. I'm sorry to bother you all the time. He's like, stop asking me that. I didn't realize you were all about requests tonight. Sorry about that. I didn't know, Sean. He's like, I'm only in charge of requests tonight. That's it. All right. So here we go. This is the Alexandrite in platinum, 31 points, 21 points in diamonds as well. They alternate. Congrats on the Star Ruby. Thank you. This one's going to be an easy deal here. And I can tell you that because it's really priced to move and it's in platinum. We'll try it on for you. It's got that great alternating effect. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're getting 5 different Alexandrites and you've got 4 different diamonds. They're all good sizes. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and it's easy to wear because it is a band style. So it's really simple, yet it's going to go side to side across the hand, complete with those stones. Again, another platinum piece, so weighty even though it's got some open work to it. And it's going to be, you know what, skip it. $9.99, let's do it again. $999. And a platinum band alternates big diamonds with big Alexandrites, and everything in it is the round. So what a great way to do this one when you've got something as special as that is, as bright and gleaming as those stones are, detail and design. You can see here how it really is like 3 bands in one, the way it comes up and meets with those stones. So exquisite. And you're seeing just as every subtle movement occurs, you're getting from blue greens to purples. You're seeing it change right before your eyes when usually, you know, this is not the proper light. We didn't do anything to change the lights here in the studio. They're exactly the same as they've been for umpteen years. It's just about really, really incredibly strong color changing Alexandrites. They're trying. They're in the improper light. So if you're in all fluorescent lighting, you normally only see a blue and a green element. You have to go all the way to incandescent lighting to see and appreciate those purples and reds. With this, these stones actually, because there are 5 of them, so that means they're all, figure you got about like 6 points apiece, right? They're important stones. They're important stones because they're round, brilliant cuts, which is part of what's helping them to give these purple colors already just in this light. So you see how they dance. You see how that cutting helps them to be brilliant. And then look at it again. Watch the color play that's happening. So you're seeing the purples and the pinks and the reds and the blues and the greens, all just based on every little movement they give. Watch, it's like magic right before your eyes. Just pick a stone and concentrate on it, and then watch as I move them side to side, and they all do it as a match. All 5 are identical in size, identical in cut, and they're all giving that amazing way that they're changing color right before your eyes. So, and it's set in platinum for under $1,000. So what a value that is. Let's move on. We've got a big, big value coming up, and it's going to be, well, we've got some special white diamond earrings. We've got amazing pieces for you really for the next 50 minutes or so, so make sure you can stay with me for that. We can always go a little overtime if you need us to as well. If you feel like you want to stay a little bit longer because you've missed maybe a couple hours, well, I'll tell you what, we are ready to help you own whatever it is that you've dreamt of in jewelry. Just let me know what your request may be. Let's talk about our next big special that is on the way. This is $9.99 though. I cannot have you leave that Alexandrite ring and diamonds in platinum for a price like that. Been doing this too long to see values like this. Stay here. We know values. Values are amazing. Welcome in if you're just tuning in and joining us. We're so glad to have you with us tonight. I do have quite the next 45 minutes here. We are going to make up for some lost time. We are going to bring you values like you've never seen. I've been doing it all night. But if you just tuned in, we're going to really parade out some very important yellow diamonds. Should we start with the earrings? We never have earrings like this. Never. Never. We just don't. They're hoops, but pave. They're the new style of hoop, which is all about giving width and giving bold and giving a lot of diamond weight right up front. So welcome in. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got literally 48 minutes, about to be 47. So we don't have much time. So let me show you one of our big specials of the night. And it's kind of fun that we're going to be introducing you to yellow diamonds, which are probably some of the most pricey pieces you can ever shop for in today's jewelry world. And that's what we're going to choose to go ahead and blow out. And that's what we're doing right now. Take a look at these earrings. Okay, I gotta zoom back, they're huge. They're yellow diamonds paved through the middle of the earring, and they're white diamonds on the outside. And I'm gonna show you together, here they are. And obviously this is only part of the vision here because they're actually gonna sit like this when they're on the ear, which they don't do on their own. So I'm giving a little bit of help here, but please wait, reserve all judgment till you at least see them on the ear because obviously they're sitting side to side right now. This is gonna be item number 1122655. It's an incredible, listen to this because these carat weights are massive. And I know you're immediately gonna wanna turn the channel because you're thinking, don't tempt me with the big diamond earrings. Wait till you see my value. You probably have not seen what exactly we're doing here tonight, and this is what's happening. Some of the biggest values in our history right here for the next 45 minutes. This is 152 just in yellow diamonds that are still all natural. Look at the color. Look at this distinct saturation and the vivid nature they're giving. They are still natural diamonds. Then you get white diamonds at 130. So we're topping out here at 2 carats 82 in diamond weight in an incredible earring that is still everyday sized and wearable. Look at this. I'll show you from a distance away. Here's what they look like. Yes, they're omega backs. I know we get tons of requests for omega back earrings more often. You just can't use an omega back with every style of earring. The smaller earrings can't handle an omega. Bigger ones really need it. And that's to keep it upright, to keep those stones, to keep the entire, I can barely hold them upright with tweezers, holding on to them because they're so large. And here's what they look like from a distance. They're giving you 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. And you see how it goes, the white, then the yellow, then the white. So it's really the yellow diamonds are being framed and shown off by those white diamonds contrasting on the sides. I'm going to show you, there's the omega. So what that means is this is just a hinged backing. There's no extra backing that comes loose from the earring. It's all one attached piece. It's got that hinge and that mechanism, which is not easy to make, but it's so essential. So you pop that post right through your piercing. This flips up. It rests gently in the back of your ear, and that means it's going to stay level and upright to the rest of the world. I'm going to show them to you on, because this is a heck of a value, and we're about to make sure that they go. Here's my question to you. I have had a couple of hours in the show, and we have not done the good old-fashioned auction. I'm wondering if I utilize it here just because I'm still looking at a $7,999 price tag. Let me just kind of tilt this towards you here so you can see what this looks like on the ear. See how they look from a distance away, how the presence is such, how the yellow. I know we've had a lot of yellow diamond pieces in our history here, but very rarely do we have the earrings of any kind. It's why the other day when we had stud earrings, I had yellow diamond stud earrings and they were so popular instantly because so many of you had them on the wish list. Now it's in a hoop, front facing, beautiful style there where you see the contrast. Those are some of the brightest yellow diamonds we've ever had, and I'm gonna blow them out right now. Watch this. Take a look at the close-up. What if we take it down? And I'm starting an auction here. Why not? Because otherwise I gotta leave them at $79.99, and even if I start to take $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 off, they're still $4,000. So I look at it this way. If we need to move jewelry, and we do, in the 43 minutes of airtime we have, I'm looking at reminder 282. I don't think there's room up there to actually talk about that, but for those of you that are unfamiliar with what we have been doing tonight, oh, are we going to show you yet? This is the first time that I've been able to do an auction all night long. We've been moving things by just discounting, purely, simply going under cost. This is where we're going even, well, a little bit crazier here, because I'm not starting at 4. I got to get a lot of activity on the phone lines, and let me tell you, there's not going to be. So we're just looking for that yellow diamond seeker who wants a value. Maybe you're in the resale biz. Honestly, this is where my jewelers should be shopping. The store owners, the business owners, the boutique owners, the jewelry manufacturers, the designers, they'll be shopping deals like this, because this is where you truly cannot make jewelry like this for the price we're about to offer to you via auction. It's not $4,000 to start, it gets better. It's not $3,500 to start. Again, I draw your attention to the fact that the majority of your diamond weight here at the 282, the majority are the yellows, the bright yellows, not light, not pastel, not barely there, bright, vivid, just stunning yellows. They're almost neon. And then you get another carat 30 in VS white diamonds, and it's a total of 282. And even if we went $3,000, you know how under cost that would be, because yellow diamonds always cost more than white diamonds. And the fact that you have the vast majority of your diamond weight in the yellows, and they're a higher grade of yellow than most yellow diamonds are, that's all important. But it's not $3,000. It's not going to be. This is what's so incredible about this. We're basically right hanging out at $1,000 a carat if you only consider, well, that'd be another what, $180 or so? Just for labor, gold. Let me tell you, the gold and labor is going to cost a lot more than 200 bucks. That's where we're at. It's a great value, but I need to get the phone lines ringing. We need to get them ringing. We have 40 minutes, and we got to do what we normally do in 2-3 shows in 40 minutes time. So the deal is this. I'm giving you values you cannot surpass, because negative cash flow is still cash flow. And that's what I'm going for tonight. So instead of 3,000, instead of 29 or 28 or 27 or 26, now we're well under $1,000 a carat, which is your commercial grade diamond price. And these are beautifully finished designer, almost 3 carat yellow and white diamond earrings, and we're not starting at $2,600. This is the first auction. It'll probably be the only auction, because this is where, and again, you know, going in, you're not going to have a lot of competition. So this is a perfect time to dial in and be a part of it, because it's also not $2,600. I can check for you, Mary. Would you be able to look up for me, Jess, what number, what item this is? Because I don't have these item numbers memorized. Would you be able to look up 1124965 and tell me what that is? I have no idea. If it was tonight, if it was last week, but we'll look, Mary, for you. I will check gladly. So we'll check on that right now. And then here we go. $2,500. Oh, it is. All right. So, Mary Liz, that is sold. And $2,500 to get this earring going out. Let's see what happens. Let's find out. This is it, $2,500, $10 increments. We got a yellow diamond ring too. That's on the way, but I don't think those earrings can stick around with us. It's just too good. It's just too valuable, too important of an earring, too specialty of a design, lots and lots of 14 karat gold, which of course is two-tone to go with those diamonds as well. And let's see if we got an open. 60 seconds to get it started. You know what? Skip it. Skip 25. It's not an auction night. I don't have enough viewers to do auctions. And we have been vowing to give you the best values you've ever seen, and we've been doing that for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Let's keep that going. Don't even pay 25. It's no longer an auction. Let me just do this very quickly. It's 60 seconds, by the way, otherwise they got to go up to $8,000. That's how this works. I can't possibly spend the money on the airtime and go backwards on the earrings at the same time. So what we're going to do is honor this price tag for 60 seconds. First caller only, so it's going to be simple and easy that way. If you know you're already thinking about them or love them, you want to dial in now. They're not going to last, especially when they're $2,499 for the pair of earrings with 282 in diamonds that are yellow and white together. That think about, I know some of you have yellow diamonds from us already. I know some of you might have a ring or a necklace or a pendant, or do you have anything you want to add to it where you want to have the earring that naturally works back and goes with all those pieces? It's not often that we get an earring. The other day I had studs. They were gone in a flash. Here's your hoop, but with the highest end diamond color you can get there in the yellows, because they're so bright, they're so saturated, and it's $24.99 for the pair. 60 seconds left to go. Then we're going to wow you with a mandarin garnet that we've got, a beautiful mandarin garnet. Have some white diamond earrings. You know what? If anybody wants huge white diamonds, we can blow those out too. I got white diamond studs with another halo around them. So we have those on the way. 40 seconds though. 40 seconds remaining. First caller takes them. Who will it be? That's what we're going to find out. Beautiful opportunity. Stay as they are. So, and hey, they can go out probably tomorrow, because there's no gold change, right? They're earrings, so as long as you have a piercing, they fit. So yeah, there's nothing that needs to be done beyond just put a label on a box, pack them up in a beautiful box for you, and send them out to your house. So this is the way to go. $24.99. Enjoy. And then we do have this yellow diamond ring coming up that I'm so excited about. The 1 carat 01. All the white diamonds around it. Look at what we're going to see a little bit later. We're going to wait about 8 more minutes to do this. Then we're going to embark on quite the journey in yellow diamonds. Can we just flash this real quick? This is the yellow diamond. I wouldn't go anywhere. That's my 101. That's the 101 center cushion cut with so much diamond weight around it. 170 in the white diamonds around it. How about that? That's going to be coming up in 8 minutes, 7 now actually, 7 minutes, 20 seconds away from bringing this ring out. It's my favorite yellow diamond ring we do. They're the earrings. Just want to remind you, if you want to go white diamonds with big sizes, look at this. I got white diamonds, stud style. Look at that. 1 carat 02 total weight in the middle. FYI, we do some incredible white diamond studs here. They're 1 carat total weight. Well, this is that, only better. Because not only is it bigger stones in the middle, but you get a double halo in VS white diamonds around that classic stud. And you're getting a heck of a value on the diamond earrings that, let me tell you, give you more sparkle than what you would ever get if you got one single solitary stud. If you got a stud that size, you'd be looking at about 6 carats in each ear. That'd be 12 carats total weight. That'd be a lot of money. Think about it. Well, I've got item number 1121707 here instead. I'm going to tell you that instead of spending tens and tens of, well, it'd be hundreds of thousands of dollars for 12 karat diamond studs. It would be hundreds of thousands. Instead of paying that, you get a better value. I'm going to come in as close as I can while still showing you the entirety of the earring, because you're still getting 2 carats 09 total weight here. But look at that. I'm not shy about coming in, because we don't have to be. We don't have to be shy about getting close to our diamonds. We don't have to show you a pre-produced light box shot that was heavily edited in a control room that was taken in an environment where it's got a lot of fancy equipment to make the diamonds sparkle when they don't naturally. This is a live television show, and those are spinning on a wheel right in front of me. So what that means is that sparkle is what you get at home. They're what you have in your ear every day you wear them. They're beautiful, they're bright, and I'm sorry, but this is the fact of the matter, is that even if you had a massive individual round brilliant stone, it would never sparkle how those diamond earrings sparkle, because when you have a round brilliant stone, there are 58 facets to that stone. 58 facets. You could have the most flawless, huge, round, brilliant diamond, but one stone is still going to have 58 facets. The deal with this is you're getting that 58 facet center stone that is over a half carat, 51 points to be exact, and then you get the double halo of 58 facet round brilliance around it. So there's more sparkle to this pair of earrings than you could get in any other way. Take a look at it. I'm so excited about, wait till you see these on. You're gonna love the size they give. They're a centered post, they're a butterfly backing, and you're gonna absolutely flip when you see these, not just here on camera. Wait till you see them in real life, in person, on your ear. Oh my, there's the size. This is the diameter. These are $7,999 TVON earrings. Not tonight, they're not. Look at that. That is a ½ inch diameter. This doesn't happen on earrings very often. There's your centered post. Of course, it's going to come with a nice size oversized butterfly backing to keep that on your ear. And if you need them in screwbacks, I'm sure we can probably modify that for you. Just talk to your operators about that. I want to show you what they look like on, because they're absolutely astounding. The way those look from a distance away, what do you think? Absolutely beautiful. They are beautiful earrings. They are a large, I would say primary piercing only on those because they are so substantial. So you want to keep them on that primary piercing, I believe. That's a beautiful looking at 1/2 inch diameter on those. That is not something you expect out of a button style earring like these are. We're going to blow them out. They're not $79.99. That's what we're doing with everything tonight. So we have just a couple minutes till that bottom of the hour special in the yellow diamond ring. We are ready to help you with these earrings right now. Take another look at them close up. They're also in any gold you want. So they could be in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. That is also up to you, but no value like this value on 209 total weight, but you're still getting, remember, we do earrings like this alone that are obviously a fraction of the size. They're $2,000. I'm only asking for, I'll tell you what, $8,000. That's again, it's because we added the double halo. You're not spending $8,000. Half of that's $4,000. You're not spending $4,000. You're not spending $3,000. You're not spending $29.99. It's go time on the diamond earrings. I would leave them just as they are in the white gold. There's a little bit of that illusion style in the sense that when the diamonds are set in the double halos so closely together, when the double halos are so close to the center stones, well, that's what it's about. That is what it's about, the way it creates that look, and make sure that that's what gives you the visual. When you first see these on, when other people see them on you, it's going to look like it's one big single diamond because everything is set so closely together. It's not $29.99 for the pair. We're going to blow them out right now. They're only $2,800. You know what? Skip it. Let's go under $2,500. We'll make them $24.99, and that's it. 60 seconds. Now, Jess, will we be able to check in the back if they have anything similar to whatever that was that Mary asked about? I don't know what it was yet, but if we have anything similar to it, we can let her know. She was wondering if there might be something of a similar color. I'm not sure what she's asking about still. I wish I had a computer up here, but I don't. So here we go, $24.99, 50 seconds remaining. Last call on those diamond, essentially like a big stud, right? Bigger stud than normal. We'll recap some items before we go. We do have that bottom of the hour special happening with the yellow diamond coming up next. We'll do a brief recap a little bit later so that we can go through some of the key pieces that are still available from tonight's show, especially from hour number 1 and hour number 2. And actually, before we get to our yellow diamond, let me just show you very quickly a couple of our more affordable items that are still here from earlier. I'll give you a look at those. 20 seconds remaining. I don't know how those could still be here. When you've got 1 carat of your studs, which we do all the time for $2,000. We do our 1 carat basic studs for literally $2,000. To get another carat of 7, to get so much more gold, to get all of that for $24.99 when they should be $8,000, that is a very impressive value. Let's show you what we have left. I've got Imperial topaz from earlier. I love this one in platinum. I just think this has got to go with that really intense pinky orange color at the top and the bottom especially. That's going to be item number 112, $49.14. Love this one. That's our platinum setting, carat 41 Imperial with the pink colors to it. All natural stone, one source in the world, and then it's got 45 points in diamonds. That is offered for $9.99 tonight. So a huge value. Still can call us on those white diamond stud earrings. We'll be happy to help you out with those. And then first caller is going to take this Imperial for $9.99. Yellow diamond will be next. I just want to fit in a couple of recaps before we run really light on time here because obviously the end of the show is near. $9.99 on that Imperial. Stunning. And these are rare. I don't think we priced it like it's rare, but it is rare. It's that same precious topaz we get out of one source in the world, and we'll see who's got it because I think it's going. And then we do have a little yellow sapphire recap here for you as well, which is 1124333, which will be next. Let me know who's got our Imperial in the platinum. That is such a special piece there at $9.99. Somebody's got to take it. Who will it be? First caller only. We've got one-of-a-kinds on everything tonight. It's true. It's just a parade of one-of-a-kind jewelry like never before. So excited to have that one for you. Let me know, Sean, if you're taking it, or that's probably, never mind, he's the request line tonight, so he's not taking it. Let's take a look at this yellow sapphire we have as well. Here's the bright, vivid yellow. Doesn't even look like typical yellow sapphire or yellow diamond because it's just almost not quite neon. It doesn't have any grains to it. It's just the brightest bright yellow you can get. And it's a 70, or rather a 94 pointer light 1 carat. It's got the 26 points in the diamonds on the sides, framing it, big rounds, big baguettes together, 26 points total weight. That's $777. Platinum, again, platinum setting but this time only $777 for that one. So a couple recaps that we wanted to remind you of from earlier tonight before we get to our major yellow diamond offering. And you need a good yellow diamond. I wouldn't say that if the only option was to walk down Rodeo Drive and spend a couple $1 million. Yes. Mary, we don't have anything. I'm sorry. We just checked. Nothing, Mary. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, what's it? What is it? Is it a tourmaline? Oh, it was a pot. Okay. Well, sorry about that, Mary. We do have, I don't know if anybody's speaking of pink and orange. If you saw this earlier, I mean, I might as well just show it to you just for a flash. Nobody needs to buy it because I'm going to buy it, but I just want to show it off a little bit. I'm kidding. I can't buy things till after the show, so you guys are entitled. But there is something very important in a pinky orange today that I didn't want anyone to miss out on, and it's an extremely, extremely important stone, and it's a tourmaline, actually, but it's a tourmaline that, I kid you not, is giving you a podparasha type color. So here it is. This is the one. Now that is just, it's got my name on it. I'm pretty sure somewhere my name is engraved on that ring. I just cannot get enough of this ring. I can't stop staring at it. Truth be told, I've been staring at it ever since I showed it to you guys, even when I'm showing you other jewelry. It is just so impressive. It's 1124592, and it is a beautiful tourmaline that is giving the look of a podparasha. It has pinks and oranges together, golden tones together. It's 18 karat gold in the designer mounting. It's another one only. It's got a 538 size. It's an incredible karat 31 in VS diamonds, and those are baguettes and rounds creating that halo. It's lovely, but it's really affordable too. And then we'll get to our yellow diamond, which will probably be the rest of the show, because got to make a miracle happen, and there's no miracles happening on diamonds unless you're watching me tonight. I will make it happen, but this is going to be, well, got it down from that. Remember, it was, what was this, $13,999? We got it much less than that for you. And remember, this is an 18 karat gold setting, newer design element. It's got that basket that sits up, really large diamonds on the side. Love this alternating design. It literally goes baguette, round, all the way around it. And really impressive halo, because we just normally don't see that. And not easy to do while still creating that seamless, solid halo that's happening around it. That's pretty cool. So you've got that upper end. We're talking about upper echelon, higher end style with the baguettes. Always when you see the baguettes, that should clue you in that you're looking at some designer jewelry just then and there. But as accents, creating the halo really amps up the rarity. We're already in the last 25 minutes of the show. I got to show you the yellow diamond, but I just had to recap this. $13,999 ring came down significantly less. It was in my first few minutes because I had two favorites tonight. The blue-green tourmaline went immediately. This one, still here, but probably because a lot of you might not have seen it as of yet, so we get to show it now, and I didn't even do $99.99. This is so bad, so bad. Such a naughty host tonight, but that was what I vowed to do to you, is make sure we get all the values, right? Take a look. Okay, so $39.99 is the price tag on this one. I know you guys are ready. You're amped up. You're ready for the yellow diamond deal. You know we got to make some magic happen. So yellow diamond next. It's coming up. It's my favorite one we have. It is a showstopper of a piece. And the only other way to get a diamond like this is to go like walk the streets of New York City or Beverly Hills or those really, really fine high-end establishments and go spend millions on a yellow diamond ring when I promise you I can do better. So we're going to make that happen. Let's make the fantasy a reality here with some yellow diamond magic. This is $39.99, only one there. Let me try it on in case you missed it earlier. A stunning round. Look at that Portuguese cut round, just absolutely gleaming. It's the clean tourmaline that's also showing off with all those beautiful colors, and it's only $39.99. Let me know who's got it. It's only one. So that should go. Look at that snap and sparkle and fire and brilliance. It's just an extreme collectible to get because it's that combination of different colors we would not normally see in the tourmaline world. Now, here it comes. I've been talking about it all night. It's now 25 minutes left to go, so it's now or never time, and we got to show it to you. I'm going to tell you something first thing before we get your item number. This diamond, I've already revealed to you and told you what carat weight it is. It looks like more. This is not the typical look, because almost every time I have a 1 carat yellow diamond on this show, it is a square cushion cut, and that means it gives you a smaller look. I made the mistake of buying a square cushion cut for my mother many years ago, and she's a gal who, like myself, the apple does not fall far from the tree. She likes big jewelry, And I got to tell you, it was probably one of the bigger mistakes I made because I was on a budget, right? I don't have billions of dollars to spend on jewelry, and I get great values through TVON like you do. But, you know, had to limit it to about, you know, $12,000. Got her a 1 carat yellow diamond. It was a cushion square. And I realized at the time there was nothing in this traditional cushion cut. And why I wish I would have waited is because the actual traditional cuts like this one that are elongated give you a bigger look. Because if you want to get the biggest yellow diamond you can, but you don't have an unlimited amount of funds to spend, there's little tricks of the trade that you can do and utilize that help in your favor. Because you can actually get, this is a 1 carat of 1, but if you had a 1 carat of 1 square cushion sitting right next to it, you would think it was half the size. Or conversely, you would think this one is double the size. So if you're in that boat where you're not looking at spending, you know, tens of thousands on a 2 carat or a 3 carat, keep in mind I don't have a 3 carat, but if even last night I had 251, if you don't want to spend $10,000 on a piece, and very few you do here, that's just a fact. We know what price point we have the most success selling in. We don't sell a lot of $10,000 items here. So if you're trying to keep it within budget, want to keep it under $10,000, here's how you do it, but you get a look like you've invested into a 1.5 carat or a 2 or a 2.5 carat stone. It looks more like a 2 carat because of the cutting. So I want that to be clear as we look at it, because I know we like to just stare at that box of graphics and look at it for what it is, which is important. But 1124906 is giving you a 101 that looks double the size. Because when you get the little square cushions or the rounds or even the pear shapes, they don't look nearly as large as a rectangular cushion cut like you're seeing right here, right now. It's got a carat 70 in addition to that. So 271 overall, because your carat 70 are all the white diamonds that you see around it. There's a double row on the sides leading up to 1 single stone. There's the big double halo where it's medium-sized diamonds and then really extra jumbo large diamonds on the outside. This is how you get a ring that, I kid you not, now you guys know we're in Los Angeles, right? Now it's funny to me always that some fine jewelry places are in these teeny tiny little places where there is no fine jewelry establishments anywhere nearby, right? You're not in big cities. At least we have the knowledge and the access. Not only are we adjacent to the 2nd largest wholesale jewelry district in the world, but we're also really, you know, all of, you know, basically 35 miles away from the best shops in the world, the flagship stores of the biggest name boutiques, which is normally where you have to go to get a natural yellow diamond of this size. And so we are well versed on, just in our own experiences and in our own neighborhoods here, we can speak from a very valid standpoint of what should a diamond like this go for. Well, this is the end of our show. We have 21 minutes left in the program. This will probably be the end of the show, so good night. If we are not a yellow diamond caller or lover, you may just sign off and we'll see you tomorrow. But if you are somebody who wants the best value possible on a yellow diamond and you want to get a 1 carat that looks like you shopped and spent triple the money to get a 2 carat, this is it. This is the one that personally, I don't know, some of us share a lot of the similar tastes, right? This is the one out of every yellow diamond in our inventory, and there are many that are more expensive. This is the one, and usually, no matter what it is, I have that, what I think is like just good taste radar, where I can literally, no matter what, whatever I like, in any category of shopping, it's going to be the most expensive thing in the place. It's you know, the blessing and the curse of having good taste in jewelry, right? But it's in every category, and sight unseen, whatever I like the most generally has the highest price tag. I'm telling you right now, this is my favorite yellow diamond in the inventory here. Out of many that have been here in the past, we only have a few left going forward. This is my absolute favorite, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's the diamond weight around it that is so extreme, and the way we get to that carat 70 in diamonds that have all bigger stones to it, and yet I'm going to promise you the best value possible on this ring when it should be, and it's right here in front of me, $99.99. That I just clarified, not a price point that we usually see as with a lot of success here. Usually when I have $10,000 pieces, they tend to stick around. So that's the opposite of what I'm trying to do tonight. I need to make jewelry disappear, not stick around. So here comes the magic. And here's what it looks like from the inside. Great finishing on the interior. Looks fantastic on the hand, as you'll see right here and now. And it's not going to be $99.99. Now, I do have to do the auction because you know why? Otherwise, my best price, if I start helping you pay for jewelry, meaning like I pay for it and pay for a portion of it so that I can give you better value, it's still got to be $7,499. And I just don't know if that's going to work tonight either. So here's the thing. I'm going to put it on the auction block because $74.99 is going to probably let it stay here. I don't want it to stay here. $271 overall, carat weight. Every diamond in it, including the yellow center, is a VS stone. It is the solid gold we love in the 14K. Yes, it's two-tone because you're going to have the yellow gold setting the yellow diamond, the white gold setting the white diamonds. Leave it as is. Tell us what ring size you need. That's done for you. Let me ship it to your doorstep for free. You'll have it in the next few days. And I would parade around with that ring on my hand for the rest of time and feel awfully good. You hear the term all the time, feeling like $1,000,000. I think you're underselling yourself and selling yourself short. If you're wearing that ring, you're going to feel more like $10 million. Have you looked at the prices in retail of a VS natural yellow diamond, especially one with a carat 70 and white diamonds around it? Does not come cheap. We're going to help you with the auction. We're not starting at 7 or 6 or 5 or 4 or even. I don't even want to start at 35. I want to make this the deal of a lifetime for somebody out there. Obviously, we're not going to get a lot of competition because there's been a couple of things happening tonight, okay? So this is the night. If you ever wanted the prime night to be participating in an auction, let me tell you, I've done this for 22 years almost every day of my life. This is probably out of the 22 years. Think about it. Some of you may not have been shopping for jewelry on TV back then. Some of you have. The ones that have, you know this is a fact. I don't think I've seen values or a better auction environment in 22 years like I'm showing you now. That's how little your competition will be. That also means I have to go lower if we're going to get this going. If we're going to get an open, I got to go lower. And we all know how astounding a value that is at 35. What if I go to 34 or 33? Keep in mind 1 carat yellow diamonds in the Hong Kong trade show a couple weeks ago were $12,000. Loose, not set. Not in gold, in a box. In a box by itself, $12,000. Basically 4 times where I'm at. For just the yellow diamond, and that was the wholesale world. That was buying a really good deal on one single diamond. We're going lower than 33 or 32 or 31. I'm going to make this the best value of a lifetime. And even if you were thinking, I'll shop a yellow diamond at the end of the year when it's holiday time, for the holiday parties, for my holiday gift to myself, for a loved one, don't wait. We don't have yellow diamonds going forward. We know what we have and we know what we don't have. And when you manufacture every piece of jewelry yourselves here in-house, we all start with a gem. It starts with a center stone and we build from there. If I don't have another 1 carat yellow diamond, what can I do? I can't make any more. This is your time to get one. I know, late July, summertime, lots going on. This is why you get it now. This is why you take advantage right here and now. And it's not going to be $31. How about $3,000 to start? And all I got shopping tonight, we got crickets. That's it. So here's what I'll do instead. Moments in time like this are the moments where I believe in like, we're not going to get too spiritual here, but I believe that in life there are certain moments in time that can change the course of every day going forward. And I know that sounds dramatic when we're shopping for jewelry, but you know what? When yellow diamonds are as pricey as they are, and there's so many people that's the pinnacle, that's the top of the wish list, that's the ultimate high-level jewelry piece. But what gets in the way is the budget. How do we get the high end that we've always wanted when it's extraordinarily expensive everywhere else you shop them? This is your moment in time when I've never seen a value like this. It's such extraordinary diamonds around the yellow. It looks like a 1.5 or 2 carat instead of the 101, which just to me makes it so much better, so much more highly desired. It's not going to be 3,000. I still got to keep on going lower. It's going to go eventually. We have 15 minutes left in the show. It's got to go before we do. It has to. So if $3,000 can't garner a bid, then I just got to go lower. So instead of 3, we'll start at $2,900, give you the value of a lifetime. I don't know where you shop for jewelry, but wherever you do, you got to make sure you're shopping here. Maybe we're where you shop to resell. Maybe we're where you shop for gift giving. But I'll tell you, you need to treat yourself to the best quality in the world as well, and it does not get better than this. And we could go to any fine high-end jewelry establishment and put a 0 back of that price, and that wouldn't cover the tax on the ring. So here's what I'll do. Nobody at 29. No, and how about $10 increments so we keep that nice and easy for you? $10 increments, no $2,900 open. This has got to go to somebody here tonight. So here's what I'll offer. And let me tell you, you're not going to have any competition most likely because it's just that kind of night. And that's okay. And that's fine. The important thing is that this goes out to somebody's home. And we'll size it for you. We'll ship it to you. You get a money back guarantee. So you're not just roped in to, okay, now you're stuck keeping it forever. And what an interesting choice of words. Because there are people all through this jewelry business that would do anything to get that center stone or that mounting by itself for $2,900. This is the value of a lifetime. It's not a treated yellow diamond, it's natural. It is from the Argyle mine so many years back that we had access to that a lot of people just don't. And this is what's that driving force behind value. And as you wear it, as you own it, as you gift it, that is a stone that is propelling and driving upwards in value every day. It's not the car that you drive off the lot and the second you do it depreciates like a rock. It is that piece that actually is elevating in value as time goes on. Yellow diamonds are getting more and more valuable every day that goes by. We saw it in the last 6 months. January of this year, the same yellow diamond that was $12,000 in Hong Kong in June, back in January and February was only $9,000. It went up $3,000 in a few months from the same darn wholesalers. That's a lot of movement. That's what you have in your center stone here, except we're going the opposite way. Not even $2,900 to start. Let's start at $2,800. I've never had a yellow diamond in a 1 carat go for this price or any lower than this in the last several years. Never. Very rarely do they have this obscenely good amount of white diamonds around it at 1.70 carat. So we are going to give it 60 seconds. We are going to find a home for this one. Don't even worry about the increments until we get the open, but we are working on that now. It is 60 seconds counting down, and we've got a $2,800 open that we are looking for. We don't have it yet. 50 seconds now to get in, and this one, I think it's going to be, well, we know it's going to find a home. It cannot stay up on that air and cannot possibly go without a bid at $2,800. That's just value straightforward. One of our best we've ever seen, one of the best we've ever done, and yet here it is with such an elite high-end diamond mounting around it, one of our newer ones, one of our bigger mountings we manufacture. All right, stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining, stop it. We're not gonna do $2,800, I can't leave this here. I have literally 11 minutes and I have to get this gone. And if it takes all 11 minutes, that's fine. If it takes the next 30 seconds, that's even better. We can show you more jewelry, but I cannot leave this here. So I'm not going to do $2,800, and apparently I am not going to have success with the auction. After all, not one auction successful tonight in getting an opening bid. So here's what I'll do. I'll price it even lower. I will get it gone. You just got to call now because a lot of people are doing just that. We have our final now. It is truly 11 minutes left in the show. I will stay with this until it goes. I don't think it's going to take 11 minutes, but if it does, okay. It's not even $2,800. How about $2,799 to take the ring? And you have time. Get it at home, take it to a jeweler, ask them with it, tell them you want, just have your favorite jeweler, tell them you want them to make the same piece. What would it cost if they made the exact same piece in the exact same quality? That'll give you an idea of what it's really worth. Get it appraised. Go to a reputable appraiser, one with experience in natural colors of diamonds. Get it appraised. You know what? Nobody at $2,799? I'll go lower. I need to move it. It's got to go. Call me. Call me. You have nothing to lose. You have one thing to lose. Never mind, you do. You do have the opportunity. The opportunity is what could be lost here. The opportunity, because I don't have new yellow diamonds coming in. You think we bought any $12,000 1 carat yellow diamonds in Hong Kong last month? No, we did not. How can we take a $12,000 individual diamond, put it in a gorgeous mounting like this, and charge it under $3,000? It's not a wise business practice, so we did not. That just means we have no new yellow diamonds here to make jewelry out of going forward. No future pieces. This is it. This is the moment. Not $27.99. By goodness, I have got to make this happen. And I am a journalist by trade. I watch the news cycle that's happening right now, and I got to tell you, I would leave you guys in a second to be back in the news cycle these days because it's wild. It makes me miss my journalism days, and that's not happened in the 22 years I've been doing this. But I'm a news junkie at heart, and I got to tell you, that's still inside me. I love shopping for jewelry with you guys. Trust me, it's a lot happier and a lot more fun on a daily basis. But I got to tell you, I'm a journalist by trade, and so I'm going to be really, really honest with you, as I always am. We're under cost. You can't make jewelry like this. I'm going to make it $27.77 and put my own lucky number in that price and hope that it makes me lucky tonight so that I can get this out the door, because I cannot leave this ring here. $27.77, not an auction, no competition, except you got to be first on the phone lines. And you got a money back guarantee. At least get it home and see what it's about. Because if you are an honest to goodness red-blooded jewelry loving lady, there's no way you don't love this. If you're in the business, there's no way you don't turn around and sell this for a massive profit. Whatever it is, this is the moment right now to take advantage of it, because it's either here or it's gone. And right now, it's here. And it's $27.77. And I only have I have 7.5 minutes of airtime. 7.5. Take a look, $27.77. I'm going to try it on again. Let's see who's got it. It is as it is. Just tell me the ring size you need. That's all you need to do. Beautifully finished on the inside. Here's what it looks like on my hand. We had the yellow diamond hoops earlier. Yes, this would go beautifully with it. It's a bright, amazing tone of yellow. Keep in mind, it's a brilliant cut cushion, by the way. Not only is it an elongated cushion, which is what gives you that bigger look, but it's also a brilliant cut cushion. Is anybody taking my yellow diamond ring with 271 in diamonds overall? 27 cents. We have just priced this as if it's micro pave. We have priced it like it's regular old commercial grade micro pave 1-point diamonds, all white diamonds. Like that's the deal. We have priced this like you could go buy a plain sterling silver piece in a jewelry store. We have priced this to sell, to move, to give you the opportunity, because let me tell you, it's a big way to say, hey, thanks for being here. A lot of people aren't. I thank you, because without you guys watching the show, listen, I've been known to be in this business a long time, but I can't do anything. It's really, no matter how good a salesperson you are, you can't sell anything to people that aren't watching. That's a fact. It's a statement of fact. I can't sell, no matter how much I try. I can't sell to people who aren't watching. I've never had anybody call in and buy something that wasn't watching the show. Doesn't happen. You got to be watching to see the value. To even remember the phone number, right? Unless you've committed to heart, in which case you are a true TVON fanatic. So I enjoy you and I appreciate you. But I got to tell you, this is the moment. And we don't have as many people watching tonight as we usually do. And that's a fact. And I'm okay with that. That's fine. But this is the value that I had to do because of that fact. So if you want to try it, you try it. You get it at home. We do all the work. We send it to you. There's no charge in shipping, none of that stuff. You get it the way you want it. You get it sent to your house. Try it on. That's all I ask you to do. Get it home, try it on. See if it isn't the prettiest ring you own. See if it isn't the greatest, strongest value you've seen here. Or that, I know a lot of you have shopped here before. Some of you haven't. I'll tell you, last night we had a record number of brand new shoppers. Yes, we did. Wednesday night, brand new shoppers, record setting. Well, I'm talking to you guys. Maybe there's a few of you out there watching right now that have never shopped here before. Maybe you accidentally landed on our channel because you were looking for something else. Well, here's how you do it. This is the very first, and this could be the prime moment. I can't think of a better moment or a better opportunity or a better first purchase than this one right here at $27.77. And I'll do a quick recap. We'll show you a few pieces that are remaining. I still have the butterfly ring for under $2,000, the pink sapphire designer ring. We'll try to get those in. Yes? Oh, never mind. The pink sapphire designer ring just sold. Rose gold on that one, 3392, Andy. Thank you. We've got the butterfly ring still here. Alexandrite, Imperial, yellow sapphire, big blue zircon still here. So a couple of great pieces still hanging out here. Pendant with a green tourmaline that was in platinum. Anybody taking this one? Jess, Tim, Sean, anybody? Anybody taking this yellow diamond ring? Anybody at $27.77? Let's get, you know what, Tony, I've got about 5 minutes right now. So what I'm going to do is take 60 seconds and dedicate it towards the very last look at this yellow diamond ring with white diamonds, with a stone that's a 1 carat that looks like larger, with that incredible carat 70 in diamonds around it. And by goodness, you got to call me, because if you call tomorrow morning And this is what people love to do, because people always now at this point, they go, well, it's a live show and I'll just watch it because it's going to be up there on YouTube or something. I'll watch it at my leisure tomorrow when I'm at work. A lot of people do that. They're like, I need to get my sleep, but then I go to work and then I watch the show when I'm at work. But by the time you call in, then tomorrow morning it's gone. So this is the advantage you have when watching the shows live. I mean, how many requests have I fielded during the show live just to come into my phone where I said, sorry, that's no longer available. Sorry, that's no longer available. I've had a lot of questions and requests on pieces that are no longer here. The last thing you want to do, because you are here live, you are getting that moment, you are getting that privilege, and you are getting that first dibs opportunity. So the last thing you want to do is wait and find out you missed it. And that's what happens. That's why we run these live shows. Not everything is available after the fact. Very rarely does that happen. So take a look and just grab it now. Put your name on it so we can get it to you. Try it out, see what it's all about. So our designer pink sapphire just sold. That's one last piece to recap. I'm going to recap a few other items before we go here. So let me know. And I do have my favorite probably to recap is the double white diamond butterfly ring. Don't forget we had the huge white diamond studs here just a moment ago for only $24.99. They're still here. Call me on this one for $27.77. Here we go. I'm just going to add a few things around it for you to take a look at. Of course, there's this beautiful pinky golden tourmaline. We just recapped that a moment ago. I actually don't need, let's see how much room am I going to need for all these pieces. I got the butterfly ring. This one's a beautifully elongated, nice and tall with that white diamond weight every which way. Love that one. That one's going to be our butterfly ring. It's all white diamonds in solid gold. That one's going to be also $19.99 for the butterfly ring, which gets you a carat 41. Also had the Alexandrite band style in platinum earlier. That was just not too long ago, but that one's in platinum. That's $9.99. Also, reminder, we still have this gorgeous pendant, also a platinum piece. It's a platinum, it's green tourmaline. Check this out. That one's here. That one's $9.99 as well. It's got a little bit of a teal green color. It's mostly green. That one's platinum. It's more of a slide too, so any of your chains, even beaded necklaces you might have, it's going to work really, really well because that entire length of that design is essentially a bail. That's $9.99 if you'd like that one. The tourmaline itself is a $323. It's got 48 points in diamonds. Don't forget we have 2 minutes left. That's our little recap. Also have the Imperial topaz. Yes. Oh, really? Hi, Tim. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know. And then we also have a yellow sapphire. Let me show you the yellow sapphire here as well. This is the yellow sapphire that's $9.99. Or no, the yellow sapphire was $7.77. Imperial topaz in front of it is $9.99. And then let me know, guys, if you have any questions on anything else we've seen tonight. Also had this incredible 1241 Boulder Opal pendant in the designer 18 karat gold. This one, $19.99 for that designer pendant as well. So give me a call. We'll help you out on anything up there or beyond. If you have any other questions on anything that might be still available, well, we're able to answer those questions when you call in the next 90 seconds. We'll be for a couple minutes after we go off the air as well. Don't forget, we're not here on television tomorrow night, but Joyce is here with you online, so TVON.com, Facebook, and YouTube. Be sure and join her, please. And a lot of you probably haven't shopped all week long, so you'll get your shopping fix in for Friday. So be sure and join her at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then we return to television and all of our live streaming, of course, as always, on Saturday and Sunday, but in the morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. I will see you then. We have an incredible weekend lineup as always, so I cannot wait for that. I look forward to seeing you guys bright and early on Saturday and Sunday mornings, as always, at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. So remember, Joyce online tomorrow with you guys at 5. I'll see you on the weekends, 10 a.m. in the morning, Saturday and Sunday both. Call us on any of these recaps. $19.99 for the butterfly. This one's only $7.77 for the yellow sapphire, $9.99 for our platinum tourmaline pendant. Then we've got the $19.99 butterfly, the $9.99 platinum and Alexandrite and diamond ring, $9.99 for platinum and Imperial, and then this one, $39.99 for pink and golden colors in your tourmaline. Absolutely stunning. Thanks so much for being with me tonight. Really appreciate you joining me and being with us, watching and shopping. Welcome to all of our new shoppers as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you have a great Friday until we meet again Saturday morning, 10 a.m. I will see you then. For now, from all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your evening. Thanks so much. See you Saturday.